Hello and welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I'm your DM Blake Peebles, and this is your cast. We're back! Holy moly, we're back! It's been so long.
I know, it's been like a full week.
Yep, a whole week. It's been 1 week since our last session. You're 100% correct.
I picked this week to shave and cut my hair.
Yep.
Wow, I picked this week to grow a beard.
I picked this week to build 2 gunpla and get a bed frame and change a lot of things about my life.
I guess I moved this week?
What did you do this week, Tommy?
I got another cat.
You got another cat this week.
Nice.
Yeah. And Chelsea died, so she died this week. She's not here anymore. No, she's fine. She's just not gonna be here today, and that's okay. But yeah, we're back. We're after exactly 1 week. No more time has passed. And we're ready to play some D&D Dynamite. So. Oh, don't tell me I need to have this open the whole time. Looks like I do. Okay. So, yeah, how do we start these? It's been a long week.
I read from. I still have one copy of The Unseen Servant if we want to test our luck.
God.
Okay, I'm sorry, the music is fucking killing me. There's 2 versions of it playing at the same time right now. So there's been some technical difficulties in the last week involving my computer. So we're trying some new stuff. Apologize if it doesn't work. Yeah, mostly probably music related. Hopefully not like also frame drop related. I fixed it. Okay.
It looks fun.
We're good. We're good. I fixed it. We're good. Everything's fine. All right. So, yeah, that's what we did. What's Chelsea playing? She's not here right now, so she's playing nothing.
We have to know.
Tommy has a book to read. Let's read the book, Tommy. I'm sorry, I'm a bit scattered. It's been a really long time. It's been a really long week, you guys. Like, I gotta get back in the swing of this.
One of those extra special, like 4-month,
Okay.
6-month weeks.
So your choices are, once again, because I haven't had any new books come in, Letters from the Self-Made Virgin to His Son.
That's a classic.
Which is a classic. And then also this one.
The porn.
The Unseen Hand. What do we think?
Porn. Why not?
Okay. Shall we test our luck? Give me a page.
What's the limit?
The limit is 500 and 550.
Why do porn authors write so much?
There's a lot of description to go through.
I would like page 329. Oh no, Ricky said 234. Let's do 234.
234,
Yeah.
234, coming right up. That is just at the beginning of part 2. All right.
Of 5.
All right.
How bad is it?
Hold on. It's not bad. It's not bad. Pick a paragraph. We got a lot of paragraphs here.
Pick
Like,
a
you got
pocket
1
or
through
2.
Here, 1 through 12. 1 through 12. Anybody?
12.
6.
Oh.
Sorry about it.
No, that's okay. I'm cool with that.
Are you?
Eva's voice pierced the cold haze of her consciousness. With sluggish pupils, Vera focused on the Marchess. Her teeth chattered as she spoke. We're taking on water. The planks below decks have sprung. Dura the carpenter sent me to warn Goron.
Goron?
Gotta watch out for Goron. So,
From
we gotta find out what happens to him next week.
From Zelda?
Was that a ship going down or a metaphor?
Oh, we never know. One never knows.
One will never know. Alright.
Let's play D&D.
Why is it doing it again? Oh, do I have to do it for every song?
Oh wait, Ricky picked 7?
It's okay. We'll
That's
get
okay.
7 next time. Alright. Hey,
But 7, 8, 9.
Ricky/chat, just if the music starts doubling at any point, let me know. I have to manually mute every fucking single one of... Why is this happening? I gotta find a better solution for this. We'll figure it out next time. Just let me know. And I have to mute one of my tabs, and it's a whole fucking process. Okay. Well, does anybody else have anything that they want to talk about, or you guys want to play some D&D?
Let's play.
Big week.
Let's quest.
Let's roll some knuckle bones.
Let's roll some knuckle bones. All right. So, last time on Bright Futures. Last week, in fact, on Bright Futures.
Yeah.
Our heroes were hand-selected by the Jade Prince, now the Chancellor of the Zymorian House of Lords, to act as guards for the Sealing Summit, an event being held by the government of Zymor at a manor in the northwest of the country. On their first day there, they explored the estate, meeting the grouchy owner, the rude guards, and several other notable guests, including a member of the Exus Sortilegium with a gambling problem. They examined the grounds, met a gnomish village guard in the woods, and spoke to Inquisitor Matthias Jariba, who happened to be in attendance, and had some foreboding things to say about the event. After thoroughly inspecting the ground and speaking with the already present guests, they headed to bed, prepared for their work to begin on the first official day of the summit. Now, I'm not sure if you did actually head to bed or not, but it's been a long week, so we're going to say you did, because I don't remember if you didn't. Cool. So, we will... Yes.
Before, can you remind me? We beat that gambling guy, right? What did we win again? I'm trying to remember.
He didn't really have anything for you.
Oh, he just owes us a favor, right?
Something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check the VOD. I'll check the VOD.
I'll look back
later.
at it. I'll check the VOD.
It's on the YouTube channel.
I'm pretty sure he owes us a favor, yeah.
All right, I believe that.
I'm gonna pull up and watch the VOD real quick.
No, it's private. The thumbnail's not ready, but it's there. By the time you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be up. It'd be crazy if it wasn't. All right. Cool. So, the morning comes, unless anybody wants to do anything. Like, I know, Shandi, you get up pretty early in the morning, right? Like you're.
Yeah, I gotta do my calisthenics.
You're an early riser. So you're probably awake already. Septon, you trance, so you're probably awake already at this point as well. Tether, you're definitely not awake already.
No, I'm in my sleep late era.
Yeah.
I also think Shandi and I were sharing a room.
You're all sharing a room.
We're all sharing a room.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's just the one big servants' quarters, or they're conjoined or something. They're all right next to each other.
That means we can all hold hands while we sleep.
Sure, if you'd like. But you, the rest of you are awoken to the sound of the door opening, and you see as Colrell pops their head in and says, "Rise and shine, bright and early. It is time to begin your duties, students." I see some of you are already awake. Up and at 'em, Everett, Tether. Una. What'd you say?
I said awesome. It just cut out.
Okay. Up and at 'em, everyone. You've about half an hour before you're expected upstairs. The Chancellor will be informing you, reminding you of your duties, telling you what you'll be up to today. And yes. Let's go. Una, come on.
What's for breakfast?
Oh, you'll have to check the servant's mess. I don't know what it is. I had a rather early breakfast myself.
Now that we're employed, I think that I'm gonna make my new catchphrase. It's a living.
Well, that's
you like
very
that?
funny.
You guys like that?
Because you're not.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean catchphrase? Is that a thing we were supposed to do for class?
No, remember,
yes,
Everett was saying no days off.
Yeah, so
that's right.
like
That's right.
So like, well, if we have to do our jobs, and afterwards, when it's all over, then I'll say it's a living. And
Everett exiting his puberty arc and entering his salaryman arc.
All right then.
I like it. Yes, new assignment. Come up. Everyone needs a catchphrase by the end of this trip.
Okay.
It's extra credit.
All right.
Fine, it's extra credit.
No. We'll get one.
Yeah,
we'll figure one
Good
out.
for extra credit. Una, come on. All right. Well, the rest of you off. I'll get the sleepyhead up. And they wander back towards Una, who's not gotten out of bed.
The plot is that Una's just too sleepy.
Una's really sleepy.
Be
She eepy.
Haven't seen Una in a few days because she's so sleepy.
She's so sleepy, dude. It's unbelievable how sleepy she is. All right, yeah. As you head on out to the servants' mess, and breakfast is pretty standard. It's porridge and bread. It's not bad. It's not great. It's porridge and bread. That's the slogan for porridge and bread. You do notice though, as you pass some of the sort of half windows, because you are in like a basement area right now. So there's those little like half windows up at the top. It is drizzling outside today. It is a little bit rainy. It's not like thundering. It's not a huge heavy rainstorm. It's sort of misting, but it is a little rainy outside.
Like yesterday.
In real life.
And today.
And today. Well, no,
March.
less rainy than it was in real life today in the specific area in which we live. We can all relate to that, right?
Sorry.
it was rainy in New York.
What's New York?
I only know the fantasy city of Bergen.
That's a country, but yeah.
Damn.
You're close, man. Hey, that's not bad.
If only you could have pulled up a map and just
If
picked
only there's a whole map with 1,000,000 city names on it.
If only
at
there
your
was a popular,
fingertip.
if only there was a popular fantasy series that had a game set in it. Unfortunately, no such thing
It's not
exists.
one of those. Yeah, no, you eat your breakfast. Alongside
I'm
the
gonna
other
just
servants.
set it aside and be like, oh, I'm just gonna forage later.
All right. Some servant comes by and picks it up, happy to take it off your hands, and they eat it instead. So you're eating down here. The servants of the manor are eating down here, as well as the sort of the private guard service that Everett and Shandi had an interaction with yesterday. They're also eating down here, sort of scowling over at you guys. Little bit unhappy. They just shake their heads and like turn around, going back to their own food.
What's up their asses?
Oh, Everett and I pulled one over on them yesterday.
We got him good.
Oh, and what exactly did you shove up their asses?
I don't think that was the prank.
No.
Oh,
That kind of goes beyond a prank. That's like a crime, I think.
oh. I just thought she brought out her old book. It was in the book. I wanted to use it. I didn't really get it.
In the book it's a non-literal thing, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah. As you finish your food, you know you were instructed to meet the Jade Prince up in the main hall. So if there's anything you want to do before then, let me know. If not, we can jump right there.
Tether will drag her feet there.
All right.
Everett will follow.
Yes.
You all make your way up to the main hall. And you, sure enough, see the Jade Prince once again, clipboard in hand, sort of directing people around. Very austere, very calm and collected, as you have known him to be. He turns and he looks at you and he says, yes. Welcome, good morning, thank you for being punctual. So, today is the first official day of the Sealing Summit, which means that the guests will be arriving today. You are free to mock me if you wish, but if you forget your duties, there will be consequences, he says to Tether. Right, so the first thing you'll be doing is you will be helping with check-in with these guests. There's a lot of very important people in attendance, so we need to make sure that the right people are getting in and the wrong people aren't. And that is where you come in. There are 2 lines. There is the general admission line and the VIP line. Though, keep in mind that everyone here is a VIP, so the VIPs are, well, they're the VIPs of the VIPs, so to speak. That's who you'll be in charge of. It's significantly less people, but significantly more important. There will be a VIP list here, and he hands to Septon the VIP list. And I'm going to show that to you guys. It is a journal entry.
Journal entry.
And you should be able to see it.
VIP list.
Yay.
Who we got? We got
Lord Basil.
Mr. Thornbury.
Basil.
The Grandmaster. Janeth Knock Venice. Windspeaker Temavir. That sounds familiar.
Huh.
Lord Osborne. We got an Osborne?
No.
Yes.
Laren Haas. That's a fun name.
That's a familiar name to Shandi and Everett. That's the member of the Exconsortium you met.
Althear Resk sounds familiar.
That does sound familiar.
Vincent Gervek. Oh, my boy Vinny Gerv. And Mateus Deriba, who I believe we know.
And Mateus has already been checked off. He's already arrived. He is checked.
All right, he's here.
So you will be standing at the VIP line. All of these VIPs will need to verify their identity with you. They should, for the most part, have papers as well to confirm their identity. But should they not, they really should. But should they not, there's information about them on the VIP list that you can use to ascertain the truth of their identity. They may also, in fact, they probably will also have guests or guards accompanying them. They have been, they've been distributed passes for guests and guards, which they will need to confirm with you as well. If a problem breaks out, you are free to take care of it yourself, but the private guard service will also, they will be running the regular line. So if you need a little bit of extra muscle, you are free to call on them, though I don't frankly know how reliable they are. Once all of the VIPs are here, your job will be done and you will transition into general security. Come find me. We'll all have our next job for you by then. This first day of the summit is mostly guests arriving and mingling. The actual presentation does not occur until tomorrow. So there will be plenty for you to do, but right now the most important thing is making sure the right people get in and the wrong people do not. Is that clear?
Crystal.
Great.
Sounds about right.
Good.
Awesome.
I knew I hired the right group. Well, I apologize, it is a bit drizzly out, but you will be standing outside for the day. If you have any way to prevent yourself from getting wet, then I recommend using it, but there is a tent that a few of you could probably fit under while there. Yes, if you have any questions, come find me, but do not leave your post abandoned. It is very important. This is probably the most important job at the moment here. These are very important people after all, and displeasing them would reflect quite poorly on the Emperor and Lord Hornbury and myself, so I expect great things.
And we will deliver.
Good. Well, I've many things to attend to. Best of luck. And he turns on his heel and he leaves.
All right.
Are we supposed to, salute or, click our heels or something?
No.
I would say we just be very polite. If you want me to do the talking, I can. What sort of things do we have for, I don't know, can any of you, do some true sight, do some scrying stuff? Anybody got anything like that to really, make sure these guys are who they say they are? I don't have quite anything like that.
Well, if you want, I could put my my eye in the sky. Blake, Sorry,
Yes.
quick clarification here.
Totally.
I have Spirit Guardians. That's not a wizard spell. Is that a...
That's
I
from
didn't
that's from your subclass.
Okay. That fucking rocks. I forgot that was something that my subclass gave me,
Also,
and that's...
you just took a long rest, so you can re-prepare spells right now if you want to. I know it's
I
been a
have
long
been-
week, so...
I have been trying to do that, but I saw that pop up and I was like, huh.
Yeah, that's from your subclass, yeah. You
Okay.
gotta
We
think
have
you
known
get
what
that
we
and,
were
like,
doing
speak
today.
with dead or something.
Would we have known what we were doing today, generally, in
You're
terms
just
of picking
told.
spells?
Yeah, I mean, you had vaguely been told this before, so you can feel free to pick
Okay.
spells to help with this situation. Yeah, you knew the basics that you'd be checking people and doing security. So
Yeah, well, why don't we do this right now? I could, I could focus on taking some like protective spells. I don't have a ton that is great for scrying. However, I could throw my eye in the sky if that's useful. So we just have something up there that's just always looking down and seeing what's going on.
that does
Could
only
be,
last
could
an
be.
hour. Keep that in mind.
We could pick an hour, or I
Right,
could
that
cast
may-
it. I think I can cast it twice, maybe. But
That might be good at some point. Definitely, we can all just kind of stand there, and as I talk to the people, we could all kind of listen in and make sure what they're saying sounds right. Worst case scenario, I have things start to heat up. Cast Hold Person, just in case, but hopefully we don't have to do that to anybody, because hopefully everybody is who they say they are. I don't know.
Are we thinking that if for some reason anything should get spicy, are we thinking very aggressive, or are we thinking more, just diffuse and protect?
Contain and diffuse is the name of the game.
We don't want to cause a stir. That's the last thing.
No, I mean, everyone who shows up should be who they say they are, and we can just walk in and we're good. But just in case somebody's not,
I could put some snares down and just like put them in places, but that we might expect to.
Well, let's walk to where we're
control of their
welcoming
minds
people.
to make them tell the truth, maybe.
I don't think people like that generally.
Yeah, let's not do that unless we really have to.
What about something like a comprehend language? Like I could prepare something that allows me to speak to anybody. Would that be useful?
That's good right there. That's what we need. That's a huge thing, just in case somebody speaks in a different language.
Okay, I'm gonna take away some of my firepower in exchange for some of this stuff.
Just comprehend language is good. I've got my healing stuff. I can't change spells, can I?
No.
I'm just going through what I have. If we have to contain somebody, I'll gloves of the porter above and below them.
Kill them. You can't get out of that safely.
What?
Build momentum forever and then die one way or another.
All right.
I mean, guys, we shouldn't really care too much. This is kind of bogus.
What? No, we're getting paid by very powerful people. We're getting paid a lot of money by very powerful people to make sure nobody gets hurt. We should take this one seriously. Una's not here. Somebody has to say that.
I was going to say that was normally a line Una or I would have come up with, but this is just like when you took an interest in reading.
Important in the first place.
I'm Una today. Come on, guys, we're gonna take this seriously.
What?
Would it be helpful for me to take a spell that sort of does? Are we expecting a lot of populations like sort of non-human populations, like people from other planes and things, non-humanoid?
I know.
Fae, or
I mean, I don't. Let me check the list. What do we got? We got a human, got an SMR, we got an elf. Okay, we got a half elf, a dwarf, a tiefling, a human, and a human.
Okay, yeah, I
Mostly
won't
humans.
take that. That's not necessary.
Okay.
All right, I feel pretty prepared.
Can we be walking towards where we're supposed to be
you've been
posted
walking,
up?
talking. And you see that the main like entryway has been set up overnight. Well, they were setting up a little bit yesterday, but it's been finished. There's like a little wooden fence across the main walkway, and there's 3 sort of check-in stations, but there is a flag fence separating one of those from 2 of them. The 2 are currently occupied by some of these private estate guards, but then the one with the 1 lane seems empty. You assume that is the VIP lane that you are meant to be manning today.
Head on over there.
VIP lane. Wow.
Let's post
So,
up.
like, what happens if the Grand Master, which, like, are you serious? The Grand Master says, "Oh, I don't need to wait to show you my ID, because apparently we need to take extra care with this guest and attend to his every need. If I should hear a single complaint from this man in regards to his treatment, there will be severe consequences."
Any of you can actually make a history check on the Grandmaster if you'd like.
Easy peasy.
Make a history check.
I don't trust her knowledge.
Yeah, you might not know, Tether, to be honest.
18 for Everett.
Yeah, 18. That's solid. Yeah, the Grandmaster, I mean, there's a lot of Grandmasters in the world, but the Grandmaster does generally refer to one person. And he's not the kind of person that would generally take umbrage at this sort of thing. He is a human, but he is well over 1,000 years old. He has mastered. He is a monk who lives a reclusive life in Skembra, in his monastery. He has mastered the physical form. He has caused somehow, people aren't totally sure, he's mastered like physical energy to the point where he no longer ages. He is ostensibly immortal.
It's a real optimizer.
Monks do that.
Yeah. He's like the monk. He's the Grand Master of monks. And his defining characteristic, or his defining goal, is abjuring the extraplanar. He is pretty anti things from other planes that mean harm to the world. He sort of cut his teeth on fighting devils and demons who were coming into the world during the period where the material plane was sort of sucked into the abyss. He kept a whole area of Skembra pretty much single-handedly safe by just killing a bunch of demons. He's huge, he's very strong, he's very wise, he's very old, and he doesn't like things that come from outside of this plane of existence to fuck up this plane of existence. He's got plenty of disciples, he's very wise, very respected. And people say, for the most part, a pretty chill guy, as chill as like a 1,000-year-old stoic can be, you know?
Tether, to answer your question, we're gonna be polite to everybody, and even if they're kind of shitty to us, we're still gonna try to be polite, because that's what we're doing today.
Of course, and it's so important.
It's a lot.
Smile.
So I just noticed here on this list that the Grand Master recites everything that Blake has said. And he seems like a pretty big deal. Now, if he's going to be here, this is making me think that maybe I should take this spell that'll allow me to protect people from extraplanar threats.
We are at a planar summit. It could be good.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And
then I won't mess with my list anymore because you're not allowed to do that in this game.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll give you a pass. It's been a long week.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, I mean, people are starting at this point. You've like sort of started setting up. People have started arriving, not in your VIP lane though. The day is a little bit drizzly. It's a little misty. And the line forming over on the other side in like the general admission area is pretty grumbly and unhappy. And you can tell just by looking at them that the people in this line are not just general riffraff. They are very clearly like nobles and wealthy merchants, the sort of people you'd normally see in a VIP line. But at this event, they're not the VIPs, which should probably give you a sense for the crowd here, the level of importance of the people at this event. And maybe the importance of your job. If something went wrong here, it would be a matter of international security. There's a lot of very important world leaders at this conference. Tether and Shandi, can you make perception checks for me, actually?
Sure.
Heather and Shandi?
Yep, you got the highest passive perception, so...
Nat 1, baby.
Good job, good job.
First roll of the day.
First roll of the week.
Perception?
Oh, thank you for reminding me I need fucking dice to play this game. Jesus.
You got virtual dice.
I don't.
12.
Can I roll my owlbear? Is that weighted properly?
No. 12. Alright, cool, thank you. Thank you both.
You said perception, right?
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
Could we have just gone with passive perception since that's what's higher?
Your passive
You
perception.
hate to see it.
Your passive perception gave you the opportunity to make this perception check.
Oh.
But 12 might be fine. Okay, cool. So you sit and you wait as the gates on the other side open, and people start shuffling through.
So where are we all, like, you said there's a tent, like, is it big enough
It's not
for
like
all
a
of
whole.
us?
It's not like an enclosed tent. It's like a covered area. You know what I mean?
Like a booth at like a
It's like a
festival.
booth at
Do
like a festival. Yeah.
Do we have, like, a little folding table?
There is actually, yes, a little L-shaped wooden table that I have currently Septon standing behind because he said he was going to handle the talking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Shandi
do,
is
like,
just starting to slightly radiate like a wet cat smell a little bit.
It's not great. It's not great. Not a great start to this.
Can I sit on the table next to Septon?
Yes, you can.
I have high insight.
Probably don't want to sit on the table though.
No one's here yet.
I know, but it could be seen as disrespectful.
Or it could be seen we're taking this seriously because I need to be as close as possible.
Right.
All right.
All right.
You wait, and the line goes, and it goes, and it goes. An agonizing hour of waiting for nothing passes. Until
Not a single VIP comes.
no. Until you see, approaching from the distance, a small group of people, and they sort of veer into the VIP line.
Oh my god, guys.
There are 5 figures, 4 of whom are dressed quite similarly. They're dressed in leather armor, and they're all wearing opera masks that cover their eyes, forehead, and to the top of their noses. Each of them have a pretty ornate rapier attached at their hips. They're not like identical people, but they are all certainly wearing a uniform of some kind. They are led by a middle-aged half-elven woman with golden hair cropped quite close to her skull. As she approaches, she's wearing a friendly but kind of tired expression, and is wearing a large furred overcoat with somewhat ostentatious colors. Notably, you notice that the rain splashes like an inch above the coat and does not get it wet.
That's a good coat.
Through my smile, I'm like, are you gonna ask them to take off their masks?
Can I make an Arcana check on the coat?
Yeah, sure thing.
Lily. 22.
22, yeah, I mean, it's a basic enchantment that some... It's a basic but expensive enchantment that some people can do. It's fairly simple for wizards to do, but, you know, costs some spell slots. But yeah, this is a thing. This is real. This is not something you've never heard of before, but it just, you know, keeps the elements off of particular garments or documents. Oftentimes it is used for, like, important documents to protect them from aging and weather and whatnot. It's not so strong as to prevent it from, like, serious damage, but it'll keep the rain off, it'll keep mud off, stuff like that. Very, very basic abjuration enchantment. As she approaches, she says, "Hello, my name is Osmorn Lafelin. Do you need papers?"
Yes. My name is Septon. We'll need papers for you and your guests.
Yes, my Yes. She unfurls some very official-looking papers and hands them over to you. And then she ruffles through a little folio and pulls out 4, like, cards that are about this big and lays them down on the desk as well.
This is the Papers, Please stream, gang.
It is. I thought about making mechanics for this, and then I decided you guys might not like that, so I didn't. But if you want to compare that, because you do have you do have some example paperwork from various places, so you can compare it to see if it's been forged. But that's just going to be a simple investigation check.
Then I will take the papers from her and hand them to. I will hand them to Everett and be like, "You check these real quick."
Absolutely, sir.
Can I give him the help action?
Yeah.
Investigation check? Is that what I'm doing?
You
here?
two can.
You can read now. Investigation at advantage.
All right. 21. 21.
Alright, 21. Yeah, you check them back and forth. Sure enough, these are real. These are real papers. This is a real proof of nobility. For Osmorn Lefelin, the Lord of Amontarth.
As Ebbet's doing that, Tether's making like small talk. So, long travel?
Yes, I am not a fan of the teleportation thing, so we tried to go as far on foot as we could, but we ran out of time and unfortunately had to teleport the end of the way. It's been a bit long.
Oh, I hate teleportation too. Give me the countryside, am I right? Where are you coming from?
I'm in Tarth, actually. Are you familiar?
Oh, I've heard it's very beautiful.
It is. You strike me as... Are you the Bright Futures Initiative, by any chance?
Yes,
Good
we
eye.
are.
I have heard tale of your exploits. You see, when you live in a place such as Amontarth, stories are of high commodity, and stories like yours get told quite often. You seem to have come quite a ways since I last heard your tale. You're working at such a prestigious event.
Sounds like that last tale may not have been the most flattering.
Oh, Saviors of Kelshar, last I heard. But, you know,
That's right.
Denovan, not often the highest on the Emperor's radar, so wasn't aware you had connections this high up, but, well, look good for you.
It's a dream.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it.
It looks like everything is in order. Did we check those 4?
Yeah, those are good as well. Those are the standard thing. There's her 4 guards,
That's-
Lewin, Edgar, Sylph, and Reg.
These all check out, sir.
All right. Then you are free to enter.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the speedy service and the delightful small talk. Have a stay dry out here, and if you ever find yourselves at Amontarth, I'd love to hear tale of some of your tales. Come
Where's
up.
Amontarth on the map?
Amontarth is in the middle. It's in Wethrin near Wenry Woods.
I would love to see Wenry Woods one time.
Yes, well, Wenry Woods is all good, is good and all, but I would love to get your opinions on the opera. So, let me know. If you're ever in town, I'd love to hear some heroes' tales.
Oh, sounds delightful. We'll
Thank
pick you up on that.
Oh, please do. Come, she says to her guards, and they sort of file through past you.
Heather, I thought you didn't want to be. I thought you didn't like this.
Oh, I don't.
What?
But it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't care if you like
that's
it or
the
not.
most-
That was.
That's the most charismatic you've ever seen Tether, ever. Like, that was crazy coming out of Tether right there.
She's annoyed and she's trying to prove a point that this is stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
if they had any more suspicions about Isla, that was a very Isla action. But, you know.
Is there any way in Foundry to cross her off as arrived?
I can do that for you.
All right.
I can actually probably give you editing privilege to
Or
this
dead.
note. Let me do that. Let me
Careful.
Just don't fuck with it, and it'll be fine.
Careful giving me editing privileges.
There you go. You have editing privileges. Don't fuck around with it. Just mark shit complete when you want to. I'll take this. I'll take this away, Peter. Don't make me take.
Don't give anyone magic items.
Man, no, he doesn't have editing privileges for the Foundry. He has editing privileges for the VIP list.
Just add another guest to the VIP list.
Don't do that. I'm
Phoenix.
Phoenix?
He's coming.
Real life Phoenix is a VIP.
Real life Phoenix.
Alright, some more time passes before another guest arrives, but you see a dwarven fella. Looking really tired. Rumpled silvery robes. Familiar to two of you. Big old staff on his back, sort of walking his way up to you. He's grumbling under his breath as he approaches. But as he reaches you, he stops speaking. I'm told that I had to come through here. Oh!
Yes.
It's you two.
Yes, good to see you again.
Yep. Yeah, great to see you as well. Had to pop out for some sort of Legion business, unfortunately, but I'm back. You need identification or something?
Yes.
Alright, and he pulls out his star card of the Exit Sortilegium.
Gosh, do we have any way to verify that's real?
I mean, there's only one of each that exists. Incredibly rare magic item.
You couldn't make a duplicate?
No, you haven't tried. Septon has tried, and it's literally impossible to do. Or no, sorry, the other guy.
Thuvius has tried.
Thuvius did try to do that in the other campaign, and it's like physically impossible to make a replica of it.
I'm gonna
and the dagger.
Arcana check the card.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check, yeah.
God, no.
Yeah, it's similar. Maybe it's a similar type of magic.
I rolled a 2, so 10.
10. Yeah, it seems pretty real.
Wow.
He's rubbing
This
his
looks
eyes.
good.
This guy looks. He looks exhausted. He looks like he hasn't slept a wink since you saw him last.
Are you excited?
Welcome back, Mr. Haas.
Am I excited? No.
Why aren't you excited?
You're good to go.
Thanks. And he sort of walks past.
Will you sign my book?
Huh?
Will you sign my book? Sorry, I'm not supposed to do this.
Is that your favor? Sure.
Oh. No.
All right then.
No, it's not.
I edited
Okay,
it so now
bye.
it says Laren has arrived.
That's pretty good.
I mean, Septon, Effort, if you wanted to use our favor to get an autograph, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
No. We're gonna need it, I'm sure, for something very important.
Okay.
Right.
Should
I'll
we
be in
practice
there.
bows for the Grandmaster?
Again, I don't know if that's necessary. I think as long as we're just polite to people and are quick about things and all that. Sure, somebody will give us trouble, but...
Wait, Lord Basil isn't even here. The host isn't even here yet.
No. He's
He's here. He's just on the list because it looks like he put himself on the list. Frankly,
That's
Oh,
why
to be
he's
able to
number
bring in-
0 on the list.
He wanted to see his name on a list of very important people.
probably.
Who wouldn't?
Pretty quickly, actually, after Laren Haas approaches, another figure
Yay.
approaches. A somewhat scrawny gnome. He's fairly young, but dressed pretty impressively. He has no entourage, and he sort of sidles on up. Tether, he seems kind of familiar. He comes up and he says, hello! And he begins to just try to walk past you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
We'll need your name to make sure you're on the list.
Oh, of course. My name is Technician Edmure Varut of the Arcane Foundry. I'm sure I'm on there.
Unfortunately, I don't have you on this list. I think you may need to be in that line over there.
This is the
they may have
VIP line, though, is it not?
Well, they are both generally VIP lines, but we have separate categories. Since you're not on my list, I'm afraid we can't let you through here. You'll need to head over to that line instead.
I've been hearing great reviews of that line.
That's why so many people use it.
Septon and Tether. Actually, everybody can make an insight check if you'd like here.
I would love to.
7.
2. This is a difficult noble.
8.
Wow.
I can't believe your nat 1 is still a 9.
Yeah, I have high insight.
That's his thing. Okay, you guys all rolled terrible, so yeah, he seems upset. There's got to be some sort of mistake. There's no way.
Oh, there
Check
is
again,
no
check again.
mistake. Oh, we
I
won't.
mean,
That's right.
No. I mean, it is possible there's some sort of mistake, but I unfortunately don't have the authority to let you through without being on this list, so you'll need to head over to that.
I'm a technician of the Arcane Foundry. I'm sure I'm meant to be here.
I'm sure you're meant to be here at the event. I'm not sure if you're meant to be here in this line. I'm sure if you head over there, they will have your name on their list at the other line, and you'll be welcomed in immediately.
Is this not
I
the
was for
Zymorian
you.
Empire? Are our technicians not held at the highest regard?
I would actually say that we have a number of people... Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again? Let me just flip through here. Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. The majority of people in this line are not Zymorian. The Zymorians are entering over there.
There you go.
That is true. The majority of this list is not Zymorian.
He sort of like looks back and forth. Make another insight check, everybody.
Thank you.
It's not. This isn't a gimme. This is
15.
14.
5. This is just a difficult noble.
22.
Alright, he's not a difficult noble, actually. Everyone but Septon realizes. This dude is sweating bullets right now. He's putting on a big blustery front, but he's so nervous. He's unbelievably scared and nervous at the moment.
Oh, I have an idea. We could ask the captain of the guard to bring him and his buddies over here. They have they know the list better than us. We can bring them all over.
No, that's fine. You don't have to do that. I can show you my arcane. And he pulls out some papers. See, like it's proof that I work at the Arcane Foundry. See, what difference does it make? This line, that line. Look.
Here,
just sent them a message.
sir, let me
They're on
look.
their way.
Sir, let me look at these.
Yep.
Yeah, Everett, you take a look at those papers.
I'm calling
Alright.
them over. Don't worry.
No, please.
Investigation.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, wait. We can see the other line, right?
Yeah.
17.
We'll get to you're looking him over. We'll get to that in just a second.
Never mind, I can't do it.
Okay. Yeah, these are badly forged.
Sir, this is terribly awkward. These are not real papers.
But
If someone gave them to you, they forged them.
No. That there must be some sort of mistake.
I think the mistake here is that you tried us.
Listen,
Do you
man,
still
I
wanna continue?
gotta get in there. Come on, just let me through, please, for real. I'll pay you whatever it takes.
All right. Who are you really? What's going on here?
My name's Biggles. I'm just such a huge fan of Magitech, and I came all the way from Inertia for this. Come on, or it's from Carolina.
Biggles,
We have
turn
license
around.
to kill Biggles.
Biggles, turn around and head out now. There's not going to be any trouble.
Can I have my
Yeah.
can I have my papers back?
No.
Give him his papers back. They're useless.
No. Rip him up.
These are conflicting orders.
Biggles, get out of here. You're going to lose more than your papers.
Okay, but it's been my dream to go to an summit like this. Is there anything I can get you? Anything I can do at all?
You can turn around and get out of here.
God, you guys are real bummers. He
Better luck
turns
next
and
time.
He slinks off.
Fucking
Keep an eye
fuck
on him.
Biggles.
All right.
Insight check. Can I do an insight check on Biggles to see
Yeah.
if he was telling the truth about being a huge fan of Magitech?
Yeah.
13.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You know those Elon Musk guys? That's Biggles.
Oh, he's like a Tesla bro.
But
And
for
we can see him
interplanar magic.
walking away.
But for Magitech, yeah. Yeah, he's going. He's leaving. And Tether, you realize the reason he looks so familiar is that he's been here the whole time, just sort of loitering, trying to figure his way in. That was what the perception check earlier was for, but you didn't get quite high enough to pick him out immediately. Yeah, you turn Biggles away, and he sulks and he walks off, back and away.
Can you imagine wanting to be in here?
Yeah, in fact, but just so much. It's kind of my whole deal.
Would ever
Except
be
he just
a
laughs.
Tesla Pro?
Well,
Poor Biggles. A little.
Does anyone
Oh,
want to learn how to
goodness.
make crowns out of blades of grass?
No. We have to pay attention.
Septon, sir. What
Don't ever call me that.
should I call you then, boss?
Just Septon. Just call me Septon. I'm not in charge.
How will people
I'm just
know that
driving
you are the
bus.
commanding officer?
Wait, should we
I'm
have
not-
code names?
All right. Regardless, I just wanted to. Should I? Do you think it would be smart for me to throw my eye after him and have it chase after him a little ways and just see?
Is the eye visible? Would he know you're doing that?
No, unless he was pretty.
Honestly,
strong.
I mean, what do you guys think? You sort of sussed him out before I could. Do you think he's a threat, or does he just seem like kind of a?
He doesn't seem like
Kind
a
of
threat,
a-
but I mean, he might not be alone. So these dorks, they kind of travel together.
If you,
Right,
don't, if
but
you don't
is-
want to waste a spell slot, I can turn into a bird and do a perimeter sweep.
I mean, also valid. I'll hold on to it. I don't think Biggles is worth our time.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. He seemed like an overzealous fan. He didn't seem like an
And we
assassin
did our
trying
job.
to
We
reach the
turned him
perimeter
away
or
from
something.
this line, and that's what we were supposed to do.
That's right. If he goes to the other line and causes them problems, that's not on us.
And if he gets in through the back, that's on the guard.
True. All right. No one comes to your line for probably like another 30, 40 minutes. But
Are you guys sure about this crown making?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, I just saw Biggles get added to the list.
No, don't put big.
Well, no, Septon's writing up an incident.
Okay, all right.
Posing as a member of the what forge? What do you say?
The Arcane Foundry, which is like the head of Magitech development in this country. So yeah, it's a pretty prestigious institution.
Oh, where's Uno why am I writing things up? That is not my job. Shandi, you have better handwriting than me, right?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I believe so.
Write up the Biggles incident real quick.
All right.
I don't think you have editing privileges, but we'll
I don't.
pretend Shandi wrote it.
Everyone does evidence.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, write up the Biggles incident. Yeah. I'll get out of there.
It looks like it's
I
already in
think I
there.
spelled incident wrong.
That's all right.
You did. That's fine.
It's fine.
That's a Septon thing to
No
do.
one's gonna judge you.
It's also a Peter thing to do.
You do see though after about 30 minutes, Lord Basil Hornbury goes out of your gate from the inside. He does not acknowledge you, and he just walks past you.
Do you think he's gonna walk a little bit a ways away and then turn around and then feel cool going through the VIP line?
We'll find
I don't know, but we've made a note that he left.
Maybe like 5-10 minutes later, Gund, the guy you guys scammed pretty hard the other day, the guard, comes out, says, hey, we got a message from the Vincent Gervik, the Northern Mercantile Fleet guy. He sent his condolences. He can't make it.
Oh no!
Drats!
Do we have any paper trail for that? Receipts, message, or was it just a word of mouth thing?
I don't know, man. You gotta take it up with the other guys. They told me to tell you,
All
and
right.
I did.
And your name?
Gund.
Last name? Or is it just a...
N.A.
Alright, Mr. Na. We're gonna.
Yeah, you're real smart. You're a real smartass.
Just taking down word in case somebody
smart.
asks me where Vincent Gervek is. I'm gonna say I'm gonna point him to you. Say you said he's not coming.
Don't fucking point him to me. Point him to the guys inside. Point him to the butler. He's the one who told me to tell you.
What's
And the butler's name?
I don't fucking know.
No. I need a chain of command here.
You go ask the fucking butler what his name is then. I don't give a shit.
Oh, why don't one of us go with you to the butler?
Listen, I got shit to do.
I can do it.
I was just a
Let's
messenger.
hold hands.
What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of Listen, I gotta go back to my post. Get your shit done, I'll get my shit done, you fuckheads. God damn.
Did we meet the butler before?
We did.
Yeah.
He's very nice.
We do know the butler?
You didn't, but Shawnee and Everett did.
Damn.
He's a nice man,
And
I
you
think.
definitely know his name.
I'm sure we do.
I'm sure
I'm
I
sure we
remember
do.
what it is too.
It was a very long week.
I definitely wrote down what the butler's name is also.
You want me to really quickly find the butler and verify?
I mean, yeah. If you can head out and be back quickly, that'd be great. Yeah.
I cast locate human or whatever on the butler and go away there.
Locate creature
fast as
doesn't
possible.
work like that.
Oh.
Locate creature will show you the closest human.
I will be right back.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Worked on the dog because it was the only dog in that tower.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'll still cast Longstrider on myself and zip into the building.
Yeah, you go to the building. There is a guy dressed like a butler, like right in the main entrance, sort of just welcoming guests as they come in.
What's the gun? Was his name?
Gund.
Yeah, Gund. Excuse me.
Yes.
A guard named Gun told us that Vincent Gervek wasn't coming anymore and said you're the one who told him the information.
Yes, what a shame that the Commodore of the Northern Mercantile Fleet is not able to make it today.
And could I ask who told you?
I received a message, magically. You're familiar with the sending spell?
Yes, I am. From who?
From Vincent Gervik, the Commodore of the Northern Mercantile Fleet.
Oh, and I'm trusting you already told Lord Basil.
I don't believe he would need to know nor care. I've informed the Chancellor and I've informed you.
Well, isn't Lord Basil the host? Shouldn't the host
No, the
know?
Chancellor is the host. My master is simply the owner of the location that this place is taking place in.
Sorry, I was just going off the parentheses host next to his name on the list.
Did he write himself down as the host? That is very much like him.
That is hilarious.
Shit, what happened? I missed it.
Tannis just talking to the butler. Yes, no, he is an interesting man. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Oh, no, thank you so much. You're doing such a good job.
Thank you. If you have any issues, I'll be here.
Okay. And Heather runs back.
All right. You missed nothing. You come back, and everybody's still just kind of standing there.
Okay, Butler said he got a message from the guy, told the Chancellor, Mr. Basil guy doesn't know yet, but I'm guessing in like a half an hour he's gonna come back being like, I have papers.
And the butler's name?
I was told the name before I left, just because someone told me.
You were told the name, and then Septon, you're also told the name, and you can write it down as well.
Biggles, Butler Biggles confirmed it.
Certainly,
we can't have two Biggles.
These small goals.
That's right. It's not. We already have a Biggles. I'm sorry.
Could his name be Goggles?
He has a name, and we all know the name, guys.
Yeah.
Beauregard.
It honestly might have been, dude. We'll find out. Maybe if I'm feeling in a really extra special mood, I'll edit it in the name and the VOD right here, but probably not.
He said the Chancellor is already told, but I didn't have it in me to go find the Chancellor and annoy him.
That's fine. We just as long as we got a paper trail and it's not on us. That's the name of the game here.
I'm so mad. I was so excited to meet Vincent Gervik.
I know one
me
person.
as well, Tether. After all the research I'd done, I was really looking forward. It was like meeting a childhood hero almost. But
I suppose Northern Mercantile Fleet.
I suppose it'll have to wait for another day. I even brought a copy of my project to show him.
Whips out a gigantic packet.
It's weird. I found this copy in the waste paper basket in the dormitory. I don't know who put it there, but
like that's multiple strange. Binders thick.
You do see Lord Basil Hornbury returning, but he is not returning alone. He is returning with another man. It's a well-dressed human man with long dark hair held up with silver ornaments. He's dressed in somewhat archaic clothing with a high collar and several cuffed layers in dark purples and silvers. It's definitely odd apparel. Yeah. The Lord approaches and says, "Hello, this is my acquaintance, Lord Alond Sapierre. I understand that he is not on the list, but I'm amending the list to allow him in."
Can we see your papers?
Yes, you may. And he hands over his documentation.
And do you have a guest pass to add him?
Immediately hand that to you to check.
This is my house. Tether, you do notice Lord Sapierre is staring at you. And you're used to people staring at you. But this is different. You can make an insight
check. Could I help you, sir? Oh.
Yes, you can say that still, but go ahead and make an insight check first.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
On how the papers are looking?
They're in order. The papers are in order.
Right, well.
24.
Your papers look in order, so leave your guests okay.
There is recognition in this stare.
Can I help you? I promise you it's real.
I have no doubt.
Pardon me, sir. Can I get your name again for the list?
Yes.
Just want to make sure the list is in order.
Yeah, and he sort of like tears his eyes away from Tether and says, Lord Alond Sapierre. ALLOND SAPIER.
Lord, and what are you Lord of?
Sapierre. Yeah, we need your. Let's see what do we have. We need name, race, age, affiliation, official title, and holdings. If the list is to be amended, we would of course want to amend it in the proper.
Lord Basil, like, he looks. If looks could kill something, he's just staring at you, but he's not gonna get in the way. He says, "Yes, I am 38. I'm a human. My affiliation, I suppose, Mercath. I am from Mercath, from the Bergen Coalition. My official title, well, Lord is non-honorific. We don't have those in. They're gonna have those where I'm from, but Mercath used to be a barony. It's not a big deal. I'm not actually a lord. I don't have a title. But my
if people refer to you as Lord, Lord will do.
Right. And holdings, I am the owner of. 1 second. I have this written down. I am the owner of Sapierre Silverworks, and I have an estate, but it is not named.
And I'm sure the Chancellor has been has okayed added guests.
Basil says, this is one of my close friends. He is also a close friend of the Emperor, so he will be joining us today.
Alright, in that case, thank you for your time, and you two can head through.
Yes. And, Basil rushes through, and, Sapierre gives you another look, Tether.
Do we know each other?
I don't think we do.
Are you sure?
Have you been near Vale Rift Fen anytime recently? And there's an edge. There's an edge to his words here. It's not a threat, but it's not a threat. Sorry, Vale Rim Fen.
What's the... It's been a long week. What's the name of my cult?
Oh, I gotta look that up, man.
Yeah. Wait, let me look.
Yeah, you got that written down somewhere.
Door.
It's like the Flowering Grove or something.
No, I don't think the Shaded Grove.
No,
that's
your
the Secret
The
Grove.
other thing.
the Secret Grove is this is the Secret Garden.
Yeah.
I'm looking up
The Sacred Grove.
I've got a tether. Nourishing Grove. The Nourishing Grove is the name of
The
it.
Nourishing Grove.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you saying something to him? See, he said to you, have you been near Vale Rim Fen recently?
Where is that? Would I know?
You've never heard of that place before.
I've never heard of that place before.
Then I don't think we do. He doesn't believe you. Like, you don't need an insight check, he thinks you're lying to him right now.
Please enjoy your stay. Let's talk later.
I don't fraternize with the help, but thank you.
I'll let them know.
He moves past you.
I didn't like his tone of voice. I didn't like the way he called us to help. I think we should clarify our position.
I'm more worried that somebody's been let in who wasn't on the list, but we have a record of it. And we wrote down that he was brought
important.
in. He was brought in by Hornbury, so that's on her. That's not on us.
I mean, what if Hornbury left, got ambushed, someone transformed into Hornbury, took his papers, and then got his buddy in?
We have no way of knowing that, but his papers are good.
Do you want me to go tell either the Chancellor or... What's that annoying guy who told us what to do?
The Jade Prince?
Jade Prince?
Is the Chancellor. They're the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell Jade?
We're gonna see him later anyway. I'll give him the full list. We'll get him up to speed when we see him. Right? We're gonna see him before our next assignment. That's what he said?
Once everyone's checked in, yeah.
Yeah, once everyone's checked in, we'll take this report to him, and he can see that we've got everybody. He's a devil, right? They like paperwork.
He's a fiend. You don't know anything.
That's true. I don't know, a demon or a devil. One of those really likes paperwork. The other really doesn't like paperwork.
If we have this stupid job, I want to do it right. I feel like the host should know if a guest has been added.
Except an invisible shock at that sentence. I mean, if you want to go let him know, go on. We can man the...
I think I still have Longstrider.
Yeah, you probably... Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, you dash off. We'll get to you in just 1 second.
After Tether runs off, Stephanie goes, I could have cast Sending.
Let her be fast.
Yeah, Tether runs off, but you hear, as you're all sort of looking after Tether, you hear a soft... You turn and you see a gray-skinned tiefling, quite familiar to one of you.
Oh, hello, Lord Rusk.
He is not alone. He is flanked by a cloaked figure. A figure wrapped in a very thick cloak with a heavy hood. The hood hides his features almost entirely, but cannot hide the ram-like horns curling up from the front of his head.
It's Thuvius.
It's dubious. He came here somehow, despite being on a boat right now.
Don't worry about it. He's very powerful.
The other noticeable feature about this individual is a jagged trident on his back. Shandi, you can make a perception check.
Okay. Given my rolls tonight,
You got this one.
18.
18. You notice, sort of on like the strap that connects his trident to his back, there is a small symbol of a slightly open door that you have seen before. That is the symbol of the Shaded Alley, the Thieves Guild that Tether is a part of. But it's very, like, it's sewn in, and it's a little deck, like, it's definitely not, like, I'm part of the Shaded Alley. It's sort of thieves' canty, and, like, it's, if you know, you know, but most people wouldn't be able to recognize this. Resk, though, says, well, interesting job you've chosen. I note that it's not mine, but I suppose the Emperor is a much more important client.
Well, this is like this was like more of an official school trip, right? Then this wasn't one of our optional quests.
It wasn't an optional quest, but it was like, hey, you should probably take this job. The Emperor gave it to you, you know?
Yeah. Well, yes, we meant no offense by giving the Emperor priority, but we do hope to complete your request in due time.
Yes. Have we met?
Hard to...
He's turned to you and Septon and Everett. I'm afraid I don't remember.
No, but it's nice to meet you. Any friend of Shandy's is a friend of ours.
Friend. No,
Lord...
Yes.
Lord Resk, I presume?
Yes, I've heard much about you. Not from Shandy, of course, but from the world, I suppose. At large, you must be Septon, and you are the new addition, Everett, if I'm not mistaken.
That's me.
And the other two are not currently present?
Patrolling the perimeter.
I see. Well, I'm glad to see that my investment is paying off heavily. I mean, this is not a bad gig in the slightest, is it?
It's not. Speaking of the gig...
It's a living!
Huh.
Speaking of the gig, the paperwork for you and your guests, we have to verify names.
Of course. I love paperwork. And he hands over his paperwork and the little sort of card that the guards and entourage have been given.
Everett?
I'm on it!
Septon's just taking paperwork and handing it off to Everett.
So can you say that again? Tell me you
17.
17. Yep, this is crystal clear. This is great. And the little identification identifies his companion as Winfield. I'm gonna have to ask you for pronunciation on this one, but Dej
I was going to ask,
Flag-
is this a character I gave you? Because that was like 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. D-G-E is his first name? I don't know how that's pronounced.
Yeah, that Dej sounds right.
Dej Flag is the name of this, of his guard.
Shawnee, can you confirm those?
Could I just make could I make an insight check just to see if I can, based on our interaction, if this seems to be the real Resk?
Oh, yeah.
Just
for sure.
based on my intuition.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, no, this is definitely him.
Yes, everything appears to be in order.
You haven't seen Dej in
Yeah.
a long time, but also you can't see his face, but that's a name you recognize.
Yes, Dej is familiar to me, though it's been some time.
All right, then I'll hand back the paperwork and say, thank you for your time. You may head in.
Yes, I hope to hear more of your great deeds in the future. And do not forget my request. I know it's optional, but it would be a great help.
Of course.
Shande. And he sort of slinks past you guys.
Well, that was the part of the day I was dreading, so I'm glad it's over with.
Yep, only 3 more to show up. By my count.
Is he always just like that, you know?
Yeah, he was in a surprisingly good mood today, it seems like.
Jeez. Well, glad that's over.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of our better interactions with him. One time he killed somebody.
Oh God.
He's also made several threats against us, but
Don't worry, he's over it. You made a deal.
there's a reason we don't vacation at my place.
Clearly.
It's Una's job. All right. Meanwhile,
He's so funny.
Tether, you're inside. You're running. Or where you go? Are you trying to find the Jade Prince?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're running, you do pass by Inquisitor Deriba.
Hi.
Oh, Tether, you're on duty at the moment.
Yeah, do you know an Alon Sapier?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Oh, Lord Basil made us add him to the list, and I was just gonna tell the Chancellor about it.
I suppose that's not surprising. They are friends from childhood.
Oh.
It's odd that he's here now.
Why?
He doesn't strike me from... He sort of looks left and right, and then he sort of beckons you over to a less crowded hallway. It's not terribly important, but, you know, affairs of the state. This is technically confidential information. We keep tabs on our neighbors, and he's an influential member of the Bergen Coalition, so we keep tabs on him as well. He's not someone who's ever really been interested in affairs of state, of any kind. He is a luxury exporter from Mercath, who spends very little time in the city, until recently, I suppose. A friend of the lord of this particular estate, an acquaintance of the emperor, I suppose. There's a whole group of them that met at King Giorel of Caerleone's coronation when they were young, and they've kept in touch. They spend weekends, these young aristocrats, they spend weekends at each other's countryside homes. He is inauspicious and unimportant. But I suppose he has been acting a little strange lately.
How strange?
Well, he's not one who, don't ask me how I know this, but he spends most of his time in his residence out in the country near Valerim Fen. But recently he spends very, very little time in his residence in Mercath City proper. But recently, for the past few months actually, he's been staying in Mercath City, which is odd, but not notable.
Something odd happened while we were interacting.
Yes.
He seemed to have known me, and, not like me.
I can't imagine why that would be. What I know of this man is that he has very little interest in things that aren't jewelry exporting, art collection, and himself.
Okay. Well, could you do me a favor? Like a best friend's favor? I mean, you don't know how you got this information, and I don't know how you got this information, but if you were to get more... Yeah, but if more were to, plop in your lap, maybe more in my direction...
A game
that'd
before
be cool.
dinner sounds like a good way to pass my time in this boring crowd.
Thank you. You're the best.
Of course, Tether.
Okay, I'd better work this stupid job. Bye!
And he sort of smiles and nods. Cool. You run around. You eventually, you find the Chancellor easily enough.
Just sidled up to him quietly. Hi.
Oh, hello. He was in the middle of talking to somebody, but he turns to you and says, "Is there a problem?"
I just wanted to inform you that Lord Basil Hornborg made us add another person to the list.
One of his buddies?
Lord Alon Sapier.
Sure. That's no problem. Thank you for informing me.
Just thought I'd give you a heads up.
No, you're doing your diligence. I'm surprised.
Cool. Are you having fun?
Fun isn't really the word I would used to describe an event like this.
Me neither.
Oh, I'm aware. Don't worry, the fun is yet to come.
Can't wait. Okay, I should head back now.
Yes. You should.
Yeah. How are you doing? Whoever he was talking to.
It's just some nobles like, I'm fine, I think. Never seen anything quite like you before.
A lot of people haven't, you know. It's a commodity. You're the best.
The Jade Prince almost smirks. But then he puts his hand on the noble's shoulder and says, "Come, have you met?" And he just moves him away.
Cursing under her breath. Stupid little.
You run on back. With your best passive perception, you do notice Alon Sapierre is in the room, and he doesn't take his eyes off you this entire time. As you wave at him, he just stares at you.
Staring contest.
Okay. What kind of check? I guess a concentration check, right? So make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution saving throw.
You rolled pretty good.
Fine. Why aren't you rolling?
This is why you use real dice, brother.
Sometimes I try to roll my real dice and they just don't. They just
11.
float in midair.
You blink before he does. He got an 18.
Give him a thumbs up.
His stare is just sort of getting angrier and angrier as he looks at you.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I'll walk over.
As you walk over, he sort of looks around. What do you want?
I'm allowed to say, "It's been so long!"
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Are you following me?
No.
What do you people want?
You're the one
with me?
staring at me.
I did nothing to you.
Nothing.
I let you be. You have my home. You have my land. I left. What more do you want from me?
Okay. I'm just gonna give you a little tip. The second you deal with them, their roots grow long and deep.
I've done no dealings. You killed my dogs. You almost killed me, and I ran. I've done nothing to you. You came to my house. You came to my estate. If I offended you, I apologize. But I didn't mean. I did nothing.
Have you reported this to anyone?
Reported this to anyone? What? What? You wanna kill anyone I've spoken to as well?
No.
I'll have you know I have strong protection. If I go missing, they'll come for you.
Yeah, strong protection, allowing a outside group to take your land and not tell anybody.
If I go missing, they'll come after you. And I don't care how strong your bastard fungus is, they'll burn it.
Okay, listen, bro, I'm not with them either.
You're not with them. You're identical.
Yeah, not by choice. Are they still there?
I haven't been there in months. Are you telling me you're not? It's impossible that you're not with them. They looked exactly like you.
Oh, then yeah, I'm number one. No, shut up. Let me think. They're like, do I know like their cycles? Like, if they were there like a couple months ago, would they have moved?
I mean,
on
they
by
like
now?
to set down fungus grow in, stationary places. If they can stay somewhere for a while, they will.
Okay. Okay, stop staring at me. It's annoying. And then I'll turn away and walk away.
You're not going to kill me?
Do you want me to kill you?
No.
Then stop asking.
You're a lot more talkative than your brethren.
Yeah, well, some of them don't have vocal cords.
He just looks kind of disturbed and taken aback.
Bye.
He takes a big, long sip of wine as you leave. And immediately gets a refill. All right, Tether, you make it back.
Head back. All good.
Great.
Yeah, no one's come since Resk. At this point, it's like late morning, probably. Early afternoon.
When do we get lunch?
The drizzle has continued. You don't have a lunch break.
Man.
Probably like 30 minutes later, another two figures approaches. The leader is a stick-thin man with dark red, slightly glowing hair and a sharp goatee. His skin is the color and seemingly texture of porcelain. And he is flanked by a very rare sight indeed in Renarsia, a Minotaur. This Minotaur has a battle axe strapped across his back and one broken horn. The man quickly, briskly, begins to walk through the gate without acknowledging you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse
We need your paper. My apologies, my lord. We need your paperwork before you head in. It's for security purposes.
My paperwork? What paperwork?
We were told everyone needed to identify themselves who came through here. Can I get your name, sir?
You don't know who I am?
No.
History check.
I am not from around these parts. I apologize.
Bang. 12.
He's an Aasimar. I mean, that's...
Well, hold on. We have a list.
We do have a list. We're gonna do some profiling because there's only one Aasimar on the list.
Yeah. But we'll make
Lord Janeth Nock Venus, I presume.
Venas.
My apologies.
That will do then?
No.
We really do require some sort of form of identification for you and your associate, if possible.
What sort of... look at me. Listen, I don't have time for this.
Unfortunately, sir, we do need someone to verify your identity.
I am verifying my identity. My name is Janeth Nock Venas.
It's just strange
I am
because
the
everyone
Lord of
else who's
Gildan
come.
Manor. I am the tender of the bulwark.
So your titles, any affiliations or holdings? Sorry, sir, just procedure.
Gildan Manor. My family has tended the Grand Bulwark of Nock-Veron for ages. I am the current protector of Talongarth. I can't believe I'm listing my accolades to a bunch of peasants.
I apologize, sir. All part of the procedure. Everyone else who's come through here has said the same. Lord Osmond, Lord Resk, of course, all came through.
Resk is here? Ugh. This is going to be a dreadful summit, then. Now, can I go? Are we through?
Your associate's name.
Yes, your associate's name.
I don't know. I hired him. He's muscle.
Hi, sir. What's your name?
He's got his arms crossed and he looks at you. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't really seem to understand what you said to him.
Everett, with the languages.
Everett's not here.
Everett's here. Everett's right there. He's busy in the not paperwork that we didn't get. Can we hold until Everett gets here?
Yeah, well, we'll go back to Janeth for a moment as you sort of think about this. This is the wrong playlist. That's why. Yeah, he says, this is outrageous. I've never been held up like this in my entire life.
My
Do
apologies,
you have a
sir.
manager I can speak to? Is there someone who knows me who I can talk to?
Let me know. Is there an associate here who invited you? We could check with them. I could run it up all the way to the flagpole.
The
Chancellor
Emperor invited me. Yes, get the Chancellor.
One moment. And Septon will cast sending.
To the Chancellor?
to the Chancellor. Let's see. What can we do here? Sending 25 words, right? 25 words. And he knows who it's from. I don't have to identify myself, right?
It'll be.
Is that how sending works? Yeah.
But he won't be like, this is from Septon. It'll be your voice. So if he recognizes your voice, he'll know it's you. I'm pretty sure. I could check the spell, but I'm not gonna. That's my new DMing style. I could check it, but it's probably fine.
Let's see. Pardon me, Chancellor. Issue in the VIP line, Lord Janeth Nakvanas. One or two? What Nakvanas? Nakvanas refuses to identify himself or his associate. Please advise Septon Xanthus.
You get a response that says, yes, Lord Janeth. I'll be right there. Occupy him till then.
Alright, Lord Janeth, my apologies for the slowdown. I've just reached out to the Chancellor. He should be here very soon. If you can wait.
This is outrageous, and I'll have your jobs for this.
Okay. While
I
you wait,
understand,
you want to
sir.
tell us all the really cool things you've done?
No! I don't particularly want to talk to you at all!
Everett, might you be able to speak to the Lord's associate for a moment?
Yeah, he's a Minotaur who he doesn't seem to be able to speak common.
Absolutely, yes, on it. Sorry, I was just having a little snack.
No, it's okay. You're going through the paperwork that we didn't get either.
And also going through the paperwork. Sorry, I got a little bit of blueberry on it. I hope you don't mind.
There's no paper.
Comprehend languages, please. And I would like to comprehend. Oh, any language. Okay, great. Comprehend languages.
But you can't speak it, can you?
Maybe. Comprehend languages.
How does that spell work?
I think tongues is you can speak it.
Yeah, tongues is you can speak it, and it's also a lot costlier.
Yep.
Well, if we can get this guy to say something.
Sir, would you mind just telling your associate that he can speak to me and I will understand him? And can you ask him? Can you speak to yourself?
I very much do mind.
Oh. Okay. I apologize.
This is a huge waste of my time.
I know. I'm sorry.
Again, sir, we apologize. The Chancellor is on his way. I'm sure he'll clear this up.
That doesn't make me any faster to my destination. Your apologies.
So I'm just gonna turn to the Minotaur again and see if. So I'm gonna see if he can gesture out like your name or something.
Huh?
Your name.
And you hear him. He speaks, and all of you just hear language you don't understand. But Everett, you hear these idiot mainlanders. They're all useless, every single one of them.
Do I know what language it is? Do I get to know?
I don't know. Let's check the spell.
You also understand the languages you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words you've written. It takes 1 minute to read a page of text. Spell doesn't code messages.
Ooh, does this not work for spoken language?
It does work for spoken language.
He understands the literal meaning of any spoken language that he hears, but you can also touch the writing to understand it. I don't think you know what it is, but I'd allow you to make an intelligence check to try to figure it out. Or a knowledge. I wish this was fucking Pathfinder. There'd be a check for it, but there's not.
Be a page of rules for
We're
it.
switching systems midstream. Everybody load up a PDF.
I want to play it.
Okay, just a straight up intelligence check.
Yeah, go for it.
Up and down. 12.
This is Cruthian.
He's a Kruthian gentleman, or at least he speaks the language.
As you say Kruthian, he sort of looks at you. He says, do you know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry about that previous comment then. You spend enough time around idiots like this, and you start to think all the mainlanders are like they say they are.
Is he nodding to?
Yeah, he tilts his head a little bit.
Can I make some sort of a history check? Would there be a way that I could communicate with somebody who speaks Kruthian that I might not otherwise know? You know?
Yeah, go ahead and make another intelligence check.
Okay. 17.
What languages do you got?
Languages that I have include Ooh, actually, do I? Hold on, attributes. It's gotta be in here, right? I actually never wrote my languages down, so I'm gonna. I
think this is the second time we've had this conversation.
Yeah.
I think that they're on my original paper character sheet, so I gotta look that up and put that in. So I will do that.
I will say the Foundry's not amazing for having your languages right there.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, this particular sheet, because they got rid of the old sheet we used.
That's right. I think it'd be under attributes, would be languages.
It's under there.
Would I be able to identify, so short of that, because I definitely don't speak Kruthian, but...
Kruthian, the current Kruthian language, does descend from Orcish. Like, that's the root of it. So if you could speak Orcish, or you could speak Goblinoid, it would be like speaking to somebody who speaks, like, ye olde English, where you kind of know what they're saying, you know?
Yeah. Well, short of having my character sheet, because it's not available, what could I go around the party?
I'd say with a good enough wisdom or charisma, we'll call it a persuasion check, even though that doesn't totally fit here. You can get some basic information across to him with that knowledge.
Natural 20 plus 3.
Nice. Okay, yeah. You can get across like simple ideas for sure.
I'm gonna say security is very tight. You understand? What's your name?
Basil.
Basil. Okay. Like the guy whose house this is?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
And he sort of gestures for some paper in your hand. And he writes out Bazel. This?
Basil.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and you're his guard? You don't...
Hired me.
Hired me? Okay. Okay, good to know. Okay, so this gentleman here was hired by this gentleman here.
Yes, that's what I said!
Okay, to be...
Right, and we have a name?
Yeah, his name's Basil. Bazel.
And a background of any sort?
He's Kruthian.
Where he's from. Okay, great.
Or he speaks
Hired
Kruthian,
guard,
so.
Basil, from Kruth. Thank you very much. That's good. And as soon as the Chancellor is here, we can allow you to continue on your way.
And as if on cue, the Chancellor sort of sweeps out and says, Lord Nokvanas, my apologies. And Jan says, this is outrageous, I'll have you know. The old Chancellor would never have done anything quite like this. And the Jade Princess, yes, and the old Chancellor is dead. So, do you have paperwork? And Jan says, I do not have paperwork. And,
can I ask you a question out of character?
Yeah.
How did the old Chancellor go out? Is that
you don't know
common
that.
knowledge?
You could ask.
Okay, that's good. No, I know right now.
Janet says, "No, I've never needed paperwork before." Chancellor says, "Well, things are a little different. These days is an incredibly important place, and in most circumstances, you're going to need that sort of thing at these sort of events in the future should you wish to attend. Now, before you complain, this is straight from the Emperor's mouth, not mine. You can take it up with him if you're upset. But for now, I'll allow you in. I'll simply need to run a few magical tests to make sure that you are who you say you are." Janet says, "That's insulting, embarrassing, and beneath my station." And the Chancellor says, "Well, then you're free to not enter." And Janet looks around and fumes a bit and then says, "Fine!" And then, pushes past you guys and the Chancellor into the place. And the Jade Prince says, "And you as well." In perfect Cruthian, Everett.
I extend a fist bump to Basil.
He sort of looks confused at you and then goes through the door.
All right, fair enough.
The Jade Prince turns to you and he says, "Well, you handled that well. I apologize for any inconvenience he caused. When I said we need to be kind and respectful to all of our guests, I did mean all but him. So."
Oh, good to know.
Has the Grandmaster arrived yet?
No. We're still waiting on him and Windspeaker Temavir. Everyone else has arrived. We had one incident with someone trying to get in. Magitech fanboy, a young gnome. We turned him away.
Yes, I've met many
He seemed
that kind in my time. No, not from Magitech, but fanboys. Good. Well, it seems like things are going swimmingly. Please let me know when the Grandmaster arrives. He is our most important guest.
Of course.
And I wouldn't be terribly surprised if the Windspeaker doesn't show up.
Oh, we were also informed someone else is not coming.
Yes, the Commodore.
Right.
I was informed as well. It's fine. He's a busy man. And this technology doesn't particularly mean anything to him, but he likes to have his fingers in as much business as he can. The Windspeaker I wouldn't count on arriving. If he does not show up, that's all right. It was a bit of a long shot asking the Wood Elves here, but...
Does anyone else have the... Oh, the VIP list. Sorry, I lost it for a second.
It's in the little journal tab, yeah. You see, I don't know how interested they'd be in something like this, but they said tentatively that they'd come, so... But the Grandmaster is certainly coming. I received word from the Pineshore Pass checkpoint 2 days, or a day or 2 days ago. Let me double check my notes. And he opens his clipboard. Ha-ha! He has notes too!
Yes, we've been told to treat the Grandmaster with utmost respect and attend to his every need.
Yes, I wrote that. I'm aware. Yes, 2
What if on
days
the off chance he also doesn't want to show identification?
You'll be able to recognize him. He has an entire caravan with him. I don't think he has identification, but you will recognize him. In fact, call me over when he gets here. As simple as that.
Will do.
If you don't think it's him, it will probably be pretty clear that it's him. He has a very distinct presence about him. He's unmistakable. It is. There's a gravitas. You'll feel it when you meet him. Yes, his caravan passed through the Pineshore Pass checkpoint 2 days ago, so he should have been here by now, but I suppose they might have taken a break or something. He's certainly on his way. The Windspeaker, I can't speak for. So if he doesn't show up, that's fine, but if the Grandmaster doesn't show up soon, I might have a bit of another task for you. You are adventurers, after all. Alright, well, thank you. I'll go deal with the Nokvanos bastard. And these Aasimar, I mean, they think they own the place just because their ancestors were on the right side of history.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we've run into a few like him. Not Asimars, just people who think they own everywhere they walk.
Well, we are amongst nobles at the moment. That is a trait of theirs I've found, which it's a useful trait. Really, if you're interested in using them. The simplest way, I think, to get things done is to find out what it would take to get others to get it done for you. That's what I've found, at least. And nobles, despite believing they're the most inscrutable and difficult to read members of our society, most important, they are by far the easiest to manipulate.
Insight check. Why is he talking to us this much?
Go for it.
17.
Since you first met him at your school, he has seemed to have an interest in you guys. He's been sort of curt with you the past couple of days because he's been getting a lot done, but it seems like now that the event is underway and like most of the guests are here, he's calming down a little bit, and he has some time on his hands, and he seems interested. He seems legitimately interested in you guys.
It's crazy business running everything. Must be.
No, it's a gala, really. I mean, what we're unveiling is huge. It'll change the very face of Zymor, the very face of the continent, really. But the event, it's just a gala. I've run many galas before with much rougher customers. I don't know if Colril's talked to you much about our past, what I've been up to.
Colril actually doesn't speak much of you.
It's a little wounding, I won't lie. We grew up together.
Oh, I don't think it's anything like that. You know, Colril just, Colril doesn't show you their cards unless they want you to see them.
That might be your experience with them, not mine. It's been a long time since I've seen Cole. They've certainly changed. I've certainly changed. That's what the eons will do to you.
Break up?
Break up? No. Nothing as sordid as that.
Wouldn't be the first time for our professors.
No, there's nothing romantic between me and Colril, far from it. We're... I don't think you really have a word for it. But...
Try me! I still got comprehend languages up.
No, it's just not a concept that you mortals have. We're not siblings, that's not right. But we're bound. We are not family, but we are connected. It's a long story.
Two sides of the same coin?
No. There's not two of us. Well, actually, there may be two of us now, but... No, I'm sure you're aware of my heritage. I'm sure Colril hasn't kept that a secret. Not that I've been trying to keep it a secret either. But we are of fiendish descent. Colril is an incubus. I am not. But we are neither devil nor demon nor Yugoloth, but I think that goes without saying. We forged our own path together at great personal cost. So we have a connection. That's why that's why we look the same. In fact, I wager the other members of our particular pact look quite similar as well. Though I can't say I've heard from any of them or know if they still even exist. Cole and I were always the closest of that batch. Yeah.
What do you mean by batch?
Well, it was a group of us. There were 7 of us. We were devils, but I don't know...
7 devils.
I don't know if you are familiar with the workings of the devils, but it's a very strict hierarchy, and we were not satisfied with our
They
lot
love
in it.
paperwork.
Well, some things don't change. There's a reason I've become the chancellor. We weren't satisfied with our lot. We wanted more. We wanted some freedom. Not to become demons, of course. Those rapacious beasts, but I'll spare you the details, both because they're long and because they're quite arcane and secretive. Wouldn't want you copying our ritual, but we chose a form together. We assumed that form. We broke free of our chains. We went our separate ways. Some more successfully than others. So no, we're not related, but we are bound.
And what? How does that binding manifest itself now? Like, do you like feel things or like?
No, we share a name. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you how important that is for fiends.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Of course, that name is not Colrell, nor is it Jade Prince, nor is it Quincy, as people have taken to calling me. But we share a name, which means a lot more for us than it does for you.
Wow.
Yeah, we had dealings with not dealings, interaction, shall we say, with another fiend who's very clear about the boundaries of the name.
Yes, our name, for you, your name might be your word. For us, our name is our very essence. And that name is guarded. It is a secret. It's the secret that binds us.
Wow.
At least the three of us that I know still exist. There may be more, but they weren't the brightest bulbs. They sort of just hopped onto our train, wanting more. I didn't think too highly of them.
Wow. Well, my name's Everett. You know that, but I just thought I should.
It's not.
Okay.
I'm sure you're aware that's not your real name.
No, that's
well, again, and for creatures like you, if it is the name you go by, perhaps it is your real name, but it's not the name you were born with. Let's put it that way.
Okay. How do you know that?
Because Everett Cornelius Nelson is a famous figure who you are not.
Yes, I am.
Right.
Okay.
And not to touch a sore subject. I find no use in anymore. At least I find no use in small deceptions to appease the ego.
I'm just gonna look at these papers, make sure they're all in order. We're just gonna make sure all the papers are in order.
You've surrounded yourself with nobles, and you have no interest in small deceptions to appease the ego?
For them, absolutely, because that's what works. But for you, sometimes the truth is more powerful than a lie. It depends on the audience.
Fair enough.
When I was younger, I suppose, when I was younger and more, occupied, I dealt pretty much solely in lies. Lies were my trade, lies were my livelihood. It didn't work out so well, so I've spent some time reevaluating my position, and I've found, through my millennia of experience, that with the right people, the right words are the true ones. And you strike me as those kind of people. You strike me as the kind of people who would see through a lie, I'd tell you. So there's no use in wasting the breath.
Fair enough. We do have
You
a
wanna
tendency
just,
to
like,
poke our
hang
nose
out?
into things.
You want to just like hang out here with us until the Grandmaster shows up?
I have something to attend to in a bit. I don't know why I'm looking at my wrist. Watches don't exist. But I've nothing to do at the moment. Thank you.
You want to learn how to make a crown out of grass?
Sure.
Okay, it's all about the weaving. And your material. You don't want any old grass. It's brittle. Feel.
All right, you teach the Jade Prince how to make a flower crown. And he does! All right, good to know. Thank you, Tether.
Anybody else show up during
like
that?
An hour?
No.
Half an hour?
Yeah, about half an hour. No shows.
Oh,
There was another big wave of people, of non-VIPs who came in. Like, it was starting to trickle down a little bit, and then a big wave came in. So, like, the line is pretty stacked at the moment over there.
Chancellor, at what time should we raise an alarm if the Grandmaster has not arrived? I mean, either way, you said when he gets here, we'll reach out to you. At what point do we reach out, even if he's not here?
Well, if he was traveling at a consistent pace from the checkpoint 2 days ago, he should have arrived about 3 hours ago. But he's an old man with a large entourage, so I imagine they've been taking frequent stops. I'd say within the next 4 hours. If 4 hours from now he's not here, we might have to do something.
All right. Keep an eye out. I would say set a timer, but watches don't exist.
As we've just established. Yeah.
Septon pulls out his iPhone and starts a timer.
Well, thank you for the lesson, Tether, and thank you for your sarcastic but still attentive dedication to the job today. It is important.
Also, we didn't get a lunch.
Well, you were supposed to be off shift a while ago, to be honest. Everyone was supposed to be here already. So I didn't factor one in. I was going to give you one after everyone was here, but they're not here yet. I can send someone up with food.
Ooh. Can it be gunned?
I don't know who that is.
No, sorry. Never mind.
Gun's gonna spit in our food.
Yeah, never mind. Forget it.
It would be one of the servants of the estate, I imagine. If Gund is one of the servants of the estate, then sure, but...
No, he's somebody working security.
Ah, yes. Then probably not. That's not really his job.
Right, forget I said anything. Not sure what his job is. He doesn't seem to be doing it, but...
Could you make him, like, guard, like, a bathroom or something?
Sure. I
think the Chancellor...
That doesn't really feel like a great use of my time. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really, to be frank, care about whatever petty feud you have going on with this random guy. But...
Something to pass the time.
Well, I'll just make another crown if I need to pass the time. Right. Well, I suppose I should go check on the guests, but it was a good talk. Good job so far. I have not regretted my choice of you for this position yet. And
That's good.
Everett, I apologize for making you uncomfortable earlier. I just think it's wise to know yourself.
Okay. These papers are in order, so that's good.
All right. Again, let me know if anything goes wrong. Looks like the capital crowd is arriving now, so it might be quite busy there for a moment. So long. And he exits. He goes back inside the house.
That was crazy. That guy that he was like that he didn't know what my name was. So that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yep.
That must have not been fun for you. Are you okay?
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He seems pretty smart. Like, what if he was right, you know?
Hey, like, honestly... I was about to say something, but I was gonna say it, Tether wasn't gonna say it. She's not that, good. She's not gonna give out good advice about identity.
That's not really her strong suit.
I mean,
like, wait.
Everett, you know, identities change over time. There's no firm self. Who's to say he knows who you are or not?
Yeah, who's to say?
I fought
in all those battles. I saw all those things.
There's
Who's
no
to say?
constant form of the self.
Yeah, I remember all my memories, and he can just go jump off a bridge. For all I care, big meanie. He was nice though.
He didn't. I don't think he meant it aggressively.
Yeah. Well. Yep. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay.
I can switch the subject. What's his name? Lord Alond. He was staring at me weird. It's because my cult took over his estate and he thought I was gonna kill him.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, shit. I mean, you told him you're not with him, right?
Yeah. I also said, I'm not gonna kill you. So I hope that got the message across.
That feels pretty cut and dry.
We might want to talk to him. I mean, isn't that on our list? Where is Una when you need the list?
Hard cut to Una still asleep.
She must have been very. We should have asked the Chancellor about her while he was here.
I don't think he knows.
I think I might have given her Advil PM and not.
Oh, you never want to do
Advil
that.
PM that's lasted a full day.
Advil PM.
Some Robitussin. Downed it with some Robitussin.
No. No.
I already have a guy on it, don't worry.
Una's dead.
A figure does begin to approach from the distance, though. An elven man, dressed in distinctly wood elven garb. Much less formal than the guests who are currently sort of piled up in line for the non-VIP area, but still like impressive in its own sort of elvish way. You know, their clothes remind you a little bit of the Talaire sisters' attire. The Talaire sisters was definitely more of like a showy like costume, but it's a similar design.
But it's still like it's high quality. It's still
it's a similar
formal wear,
and you can see like sort of a cultural through line between those two outfits as well. He has pale blonde hair, which is tucked behind his ears, both of which bear several widened holes along their length. Like he's created holes in his ears, you know, with the wideners. Those are fixed in place with rings of various metals. He approaches alone, and as he walks up, he says, "Hello, I believe I am on your list. My name is Windspeaker Temaver."
Oh, yes. Hello. We did not receive confirmation that you were coming beforehand.
We weren't sure to send a representative or not, but we decided for it.
Thank you. Do you have a form of identification you could provide?
I do, but it's not. We don't have paperwork in the same way that the rest of the Empire does. But I think if you look in your files, you can identify me by this. And he points to like the sequence of earring holes.
Let me check the files.
Is that something we have on file?
Yeah, I mean it's a cultural thing that you don't have to roll for this. It's in there. There's not like a record of his specifically in there, but that is real.
He's not in here. Like, I'm looking at the VIP list. I'm not seeing
it's not on the list.
order.
It's on Everett's, like, here's what a Carleonan document looks like. Here's what a Zymorian document looks like. There's a page on Valehaven.
I don't see a section for hole size on the VIP list.
It's not hole size. It's about the rings in the holes. Hole color.
I don't see ring size. I don't see number of rings.
I look and I see that it's there, and I say, "No, this is accurate."
If there's other identifying information I can go by, then please.
I mean,
First name.
Affiliation.
Fall is my first name.
Yes, correct. We know your title, affiliation. If we're gonna be formal about it.
Oh, my affiliation is the Viserion.
Huh. It's not exactly what I have here.
Oh yes, there's another name for it that the Empire uses. It is.
Oh, is that an Elvish word? But I know that.
Yeah, the Viserion the Viserion is the forest that the Wood Elves live in. It is similar to the Henwaith, the High Elves forest, but it's sort of an offshoot grown from a seed from that.
Do I know it by any other name?
The city Valehaven, which is also known as Vaspolan to the Wood Elves, is in the Viserion.
Okay.
Yes,
somebody right.
I come from the city Viserion.
The city?
Yes. I believe the imperial name for it, the forest is the Henwaith.
Wait, can I make a history check to know if we're talking about the same thing?
Yep.
Great. 19.
He's saying a lot of words that are real for elves, but they're all slightly off. The Henwaith is the Nildorian ancient forest. The Viserion is the forest where the Wood Elves live, but the city is called Vaspolan, or standardized into the Empire as Valehaven. So, like, he's got all the right words, they're not really right in the right spot, though.
He hasn't said, Valehaven. He's making me nervous.
Is there an issue?
I have a question. Are you who you say you are? Insight check.
Go for it.
Is anyone else inciting him?
Something's gonna distract him with some other questions that he's pretending are on
he's
list.
gonna respond to this question first. That's a pretty direct accusation.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
And
you don't notice anything in his inspection. In fact, it's like pretty flat. Pretty flat affect. But his features do sort of slacken a bit. And he pauses for a second. And then you hear his voice, but his mouth does not move. And it says, "So many specifics you pesky mortals have. Very well then, we can do this the hard way." And you see materializing next to him an impossibly thin and impossibly tall, green-skinned humanoid entity with a massive, unearthly grin. Its long, almost elven ears curve back and downwards, and its sharp, glowing eyes appraise you guys. It's dressed in an otherworldly, almost like an otherworldly tuxedo. It's a golden suit with long curled tails and impossible frills coming off of it. It laughs as its mouth opens, just like splitting its face almost in half, and it snaps its fingers, and as it does so, everyone around you turns into the wind speaker. And the first wind speaker draws a scimitar. Let's roll initiative.
Hey, is this something I recognize?
I think you'd pretty quickly be able to recognize this as Fey trickery, yeah? This is a Fey.
Some Fey shenanigans, eh?
That's so Fey.
That's so Faven.
That's so Faven. I'm activating the map.
Map activated.
I'm gonna go ahead and close the VIP list. I feel like that's not gonna be super necessary.
So everyone is the wind speaker, and several duplicates of the wind speaker appeared around the original one, who is this one. The harmonious wind speaker was the original one you're talking to. These three that appeared, that just like appeared out of nowhere, have weapons drawn already, scimitars. But everyone in the other line, the other guards, and all of these, the other people, now look exactly like the wind speaker. The original Fae is gone. You don't know where he is. You can't see him. And I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative, please.
I have no active encounter to roll initiative.
Yeah, I gotta make
Me too.
it. I gotta make it. Give me a second.
Yep.
Encounter has started.
The nerdy wind speaker.
That's just gonna be a stand-in for all the green wind speakers. Don't worry about that in particular.
Look at all those nerds over there.
I'm still seeing not started on the combat screen.
It hasn't started yet. You need to right-click yourself and hit the little shield and sword icons. Or sorry, just click yourself, I think.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
We're
So
Took a minute.
then you're in there. Everett, you gotta join the initiative.
I'm working on. I cannot. I'm clicking on myself. Hold on. Do I have? Oh, I have the journal thing. That's why.
That's why. Yeah, you gotta be on the right tab.
What? That's so much worse than what I rolled. Whatever.
All right, cool. Combat begins with the red wind speakers. Oh, this is upsetting. I'm gonna try something and it might break the stream. It did.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the stream didn't break, I just can't do it like that. I need a third monitor. Sucks. Okay. The red wind speakers are going to go first. The first one is going to sidle on over to Tether. This one is going to sort of run up onto the table here in front of you, Septon. We're going to get one running up here and one running up here. And they are all going to take 2 scimitar attacks. So, first, against Tether, we have 13 and a 19.
19 hits.
All right. You are going to take 10 points of slashing damage. Sorry. 7 points of slashing damage and 3 points of lightning damage. Or sorry, psychic damage. 3 points of psychic damage. As the blade sort of swings out towards you, and it hits you, but it's illusory. And it sort of, your brain sort of spikes a little bit. Almost like Una's, what you see happens when Una throws her knives.
Can you make a con save?
He can make a con save. Do you have your things up, or do you need to pull those up first to do that?
No, if I do the wild shape thing, it adds damage die. I can always do this.
Okay. He will make a con save. He got a 14.
Okay, so he is about to take, I believe, just a D4. Or, like, maybe a D6 now that I've leveled it. Yeah. Wait, what level are we? Yeah.
8.
We're 8, right? Yeah. So, yeah, just a single D6.
All right, go ahead and roll it for me.
3.
All right, he takes... Oh, that's the wrong guy. He takes 3 points of damage. Necrotic damage as your spores blast back out towards him. All right, 2 towards Septon. That will be... Ooh, he rolled pretty good. That is more than 20 on both.
Those will both hit then.
Okay. You are going to take 20 points of slashing damage.
Oh!
Yeah, he rolled 6s on both his d6s there for both attacks.
Oh!
And then 5 points of lightning damage.
Oh!
All right, Sean D. That is a flaccid 20 and higher.
Okay, I'm going to...
Or 24. Flaccid 20 and 24.
Alright, I'll defensive duel the flaccid 20,
Okay.
and take the second one.
Only take one of those. All right. You take 4 points of slashing damage and 1 point of lightning damage.
All right.
Sorry, Peter. And 2 against Everett. That's pretty bad. That is an 11 and an 18.
Misses. 18 will hit.
8 points of slashing damage, 1 point of psychic damage. Sorry, I keep saying lightning. It's psychic. I don't know why I'm saying lightning.
So 9 total?
Yeah.
What the heck?
All right, that is their turn. That will make it everyone else's turn, who begins to run around in a panic. Shit, fuck, what's going on? Oh my god.
You better not miss any of these. I better see every single one move.
Okay.
Realism.
Okay, actually, shouldn't have gone there. You should go there.
It's gonna be us in Baldur's Gate
This guy jumps over the gate.
We're moving to estimate another settlement.
Fuck, is none of this showing up on the fucking stream right now? This sucks, brother. Oh, hey, thanks. I appreciate the first time chat. I apologize for not seeing it. I do have some tips. You should join our Discord. I can give them to you.
Tips on overlays. They suck. You probably got here at the right time.
No, it's just my current computer setting. That's see, I have both. If I put the map that I'm controlling on this screen, you can't see our faces. If I put the map that I'm controlling over the map that you guys can see, it doesn't update the tokens until I go back to the map. So I need
a third monitor.
I need a third monitor. Is what I need.
I wonder if you can create a virtual monitor, a monitor that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
For you to see, but exists for OBS to read.
Usually, I should. Work. Can we work on that this week, Peter?
I know in some OS. No, because I'm not here.
No, can we work on that?
Come on, get your priorities straight, Peter.
This, Peter. God fucking damn it, Peter!
I
You won't
be
do
out of
this
town.
for me.
Be out of town on some very important business. I will not be here. No, I know in some operating systems you can have like another screen that's not real.
Yeah, I'll figure.
You can
it
like
out.
toggle to it.
Maybe I'll talk to Phoenix about it. Yeah, but all these fucking guys are running around. They're panicking. They don't know why they look the way they do. And I'll fucking update the goddamn thing, and now you can see what it is. All right. Alrighty-roo. Cool. So that is going to make it Tether's turn.
I'm gonna take an action to did that update for you?
It
guys?
did! I figured it out. If I just have the window that I'm controlling minimized and have the other window open behind it, it'll still update. This is fucking jank as shit, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, giant scorpion on the field.
Could I be given control of it?
You should have control of it. You should have control of it. Where did you pull that from? The summons, the summons area? You should have control of it. Let me double check. Oh, Foundry. Configure ownership. Tether is the owner. You should have control. Try it again.
It says, keep saying movement is set to combat turn. It's currently not your turn.
Oh, I have to give it a turn. That's why.
Oh.
Does it act after your turn? Or?
It goes after my turn.
Okay, then I am going to set the initiative to 13. There you go.
Okay, so once my turn is ended, could I just like place it where I actually wanted it to go?
Well, just ping where you want it to go, and I can put it there for now.
It was gonna be like in between, so just like a couple.
Right there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Or
Thank
I
you
can
so much.
there. Doesn't really matter, but there you go.
Thank you so much.
Yay, no problem. All right, what do you want to do? So that's your action. Is there anything else? That you'd like to do
bonus
on your
action
turn?
shillelaghing.
All right, bonus action shillelagh, and then it is the giant scorpion turn.
Yeah. So Tether just reaches into her little inside lip of her mushroom, pulls out a scorpion, and just flings it in the air. And then it just like, in Spirited Away when like the little mouse is taken up in the air off screen, and then bam, giant baby drops down.
Yeah, actually, I do know exactly what you're talking about. I like that better than an Ant-Man.
Yeah, instead of giant baby, it's Scorpion, who is a giant baby if you get to know him. He's so sweet.
All right. What does it do on its turn?
It's gonna take 2 claw attacks and 1 sting attack. So claw attacks are gonna go towards the one. Let me just check some ranges real quick.
Will that work over here? Oh, that will work over here. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna claw attack the one in front of Septon and the one in front of Shandi. If it hits, they're grappled, I believe.
Can it grapple more than one person at a time?
Scorpion has 2 claws, but each of which can grapple only 1 target, so it can grapple 2.
All right, who's it starting with?
1 free claw.
The Broke or the Productive Windspeaker?
Let's start with Broke.
That's probably the right order, yeah.
Yeah. 24.
24 will hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage
Target.
first.
Okay, so D8 plus 2. Ten damage.
Alright, takes 10 points of damage. And it is
it's
grappled.
grappled. And its escape DC for its turn is going to be 12.
Alright. And make your second attack. Do you like how I made a scorpion token specifically because I knew you would do this?
Yeah! Oh, that's a 5.
All for you, yeah. 5 misses, unfortunately, as it parries the claw out of the way with its scimitar.
The gnarly one is good. Okay, because of that, gnarly one is going to get...
Oh, you were going for the gnarly one. Either way, it doesn't matter. I thought you were going for productive, but that's good to know. Sting going into the gnarly one? Yeah, he's fucking gnarly, dude. You can't hit him.
Yeah, I know, right? It's maddening. Okay. Let's see... 20. Not natural.
20 will hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage. And then he's grappled.
No, he's not grappled. This was the stinger.
Oh, this is the sting. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the first one that was missed was the. So Stinger, he's gonna make a con save, please.
He is going to make a con save. Sorry, I'm trying to put a grappled condition on this guy so I don't forget. I'm remembering how to play the game. Don't worry. Stunned works.
We all are.
All right, a con save.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, so he's only going to take half damage. So he first takes 8 damage. 8
piercing damage.
8 piercing damage.
Right.
And I'm going to roll 4d10, and he's going to take half of that. Yeah. 31 half to 15.
He takes none.
So no poison damage.
No poison damage. You see, as you're damaging these creatures, these two that you attacked, sort of like green. It's like green glass shards, sort of crashing off of them as you hit them. They're clearly taking damage, but these are not like explicitly real. So you get the sense that poison does not.
They're constructs.
Poison does not work on them. They're not constructs. No.
Oh, I was just going off of like the rock dudes we used to fight, and I was useless.
No, it's not like actual glass. It's like illusory glass.
Oh, okay.
Septon, you'd be familiar with like living illusions. That's a thing that Fae make, where they like are real and you can interact with them, but they are technically illusions. That's what you wager these things are. All right, that is the giant scorpion's turn, so that will make it Shandi's turn.
Hey.
We gotta figure out who, like, which one of them is him, or if any of them are. Sorry.
it's okay.
Yeah, on your turn, Everett, you can make, because they're running around in very specific patterns. You can make a check about.
Oh, I was just yelling that for the benefit of the group, not for you. Yeah.
Contain the threat.
I'm gonna lighten the sword at the start of my turn.
Oh wow.
I mean, he's right up on me. No need for Sheko to come out yet.
He is grappled, but he is still up on you.
Yeah. And I'm going to. Do I have advantage if he's grappled? I don't remember the rule.
I don't think you do. I don't remember the rules either. I've been playing Pathfinder, baby. Let me look it up.
All right.
No, it's just his speed is 0.
Okay. Flaccid 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. So it's going to be 8 piercing damage and 1 fire damage.
All right, hey, it's damage.
All right. Second attack. 10 to hit.
10 will not hit.
Okay. That's a whiff on that one then.
You whiff as he is grappled in the scorpion's claws, but the scorpion's like doing a stinger on somebody else, so he's kind of moving around a little bit.
All right.
All right, Septon, you are up.
All right. Septon is going to bonus action phase step. Once I get the move, not the measure tool. He's going to phase step right over there. And because he's a Summer Eladrin, Productive Wind Speaker is going to take 5 fire damage? Let me double check that. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet takes fire damage equal to your charisma mod. So yes, 5 fire damage.
All right. Productive Wind Speaker will take 5 fire damage.
And then
No
for his
save,
action,
just takes that.
just according to the rules,
Okay.
takes. Septon will then use his action to play the Pipes of Haunting.
The pipes of haunting.
Need a wisdom save against Frightened
From everyone?
No. So, if you wish, all creatures in the area that aren't hostile towards you automatically succeed.
Okay.
So they succeed. But the 4 who are hostile... And actually, if there's another one that's hostile...
One that might be hostile.
he also has to succeed the check.
All right. We'll start with the... What's the distance on it? What's the radius?
30 feet.
30
So it should hit all the guys I can see.
feet. I'm just trying to get a radius here. Okay, cool. All right. The Harmonious Wind Speaker makes a Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yes.
Wisdom save. That is 12.
As a failure, the DC's 15.
He is frightened. The gnarly guy, he succeeds. The broke wind speaker rolls out of the dice tray. That is a 14.
Auto failure. That is a failure.
Yeah.
The DC's 15. But if you go out of the dice tray, that's an auto failure, right?
A productive wind speaker rolls a natural 1, so that is a failure.
Alright.
And a couple more rolls are gonna get made. Alright, that's a success. That is a failure. And... Okay.
Operation Get Between the People and the Threat and then Cast Fear has been pretty successful.
Alright. Everett, you're up.
You know what time it is?
Everett pulls out a sword.
No, you guys, watch as, Everett sort of opens his spell book, and out of it comes these many purple spiked feathers, like feather quills.
Oh god.
And they flit around me at a distance of 15 feet.
Yeah, I know what's happening. Alright. Okay, let's see what I can do. I wish I'd remembered that you had this, because I could have,
You could just give me a radius, right?
I'm doing that, yeah.
Okay,
15
cool.
feet?
15 feet.
And it's purple?
Purple, if you got it.
It's
It's
a
okay if you don't.
huge radius.
Got it.
Yeah, it's busted.
And I'm gonna give you a hexadome. How's that sound? Would you like a hexadome, a mysterious emanation, or a swirling fog?
Ooh, I think a hexadome. See, that looks like.
Looks like nothing, apparently.
Oh, yeah, clearly.
I don't know. Alright. Okay, give me a second. Oh, it's because I didn't give you a light color. That will do it. There you go. You see it?
Yeah! Oh my god, it's a dance party.
Wait.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, that fucking rocks, dude. I don't know if I don't know if Hexadome's right for this, though. I'm gonna be honest.
It's not right for what's happening, but it is cool. It does not do friendly fire.
What about Ghostly Light? That might be better. No, that doesn't swirl. We're taking time to do this here, gang. Sorry.
Try the fog.
What about Vortex?
Fog.
Vortex,
maybe?
I'm
gonna run to the bathroom while this goes down.
There! That's it. That's the one. That's the one.
Cool.
All right. When does things happen? On their turn or on your turn?
Well, if Baldur's Gate 3 is to believe at any moment these things happen.
I don't believe Baldur's Gate 3. Right,
no, that
Spirit Guardians.
Yes, Spirit Guardians is so. Here it is. You call for spirits to protect you. When you cast the spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. I designate my friends. An affected creature's speed is half.
Or also these innocents here.
Ooh, that's a good question.
These folks who are in your radius at the moment.
I designate only the ones, these three, basically.
Okay, those three are also
who are in the radius, who are immune. Everybody else is not immune because I don't trust them. But I'm gonna say, stay back if you want to save yourselves. And then sorry.
It's at the start. It'll be at the start of their turn. So cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say to Shandi, just hold him off me if you can.
Okay.
Oh man, I wish I had a bonus action to protect myself in some way. Mage armor's a whole fucking deal. I didn't take Misty Step because I'm dumb. I also couldn't use it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stand there.
All right, sounds good. That will.
Oh, you know what I'll do?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Well, can frightened people take reactions?
Yeah, just a disadvantage. They can do anything. They just do it at disadvantage, and they can't get closer to Septon. Specific frightened effects will do stuff like turn undead is a specific frightened effect, but
yeah,
this standard frighten is just disadvantage.
No, I'm gonna believe in my ability to
tank,
to con save here.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Septon or Peter, with the Pipes of Haunting, does that just end when you want it to end, or do you have to keep playing? Like, what's the text on that?
You can use an action to play them, and expend one charge to create an eerie spellbound tune.
Or they get to save at the end of each of their turns, right?
Yes, a creature that fails the save can repeat it at the end of each of its turns,
Perfect.
Ending the effect on a success.
Alright, it is!
And a creature that succeeds is immune to fear from the pipe specifically.
Right,
for 24 hours.
Okay, it is Red Guy's turns. The unaffected one, who just took a stinger to the throat, is going to decide who to attack here. We'll start with the harmonious one, because Tether is the only option. So he will continue to attack Tether.
Make a con save?
He can make a con save. That is a natural 1.
Another D6, baby. I went through a long string of these never working, so it feels good. 3 again!
Alright, 3. He's gonna take 2 scimitar attacks on you, at disadvantage each time. That is a 17.
Nope.
And cocked a flaccid 20.
I think that hits.
Okay. You're gonna take 5 points of slashing damage and 4 points of psychic damage.
Gotcha, let me roll quick.
Con save?
Yeah. 17, so we're good.
You are good. Oh my god, the doubled sound is so brutal. I'm gonna have to find a fix for that. Alright, the Gnarly Wind Speaker is going to attack the Scorpion. A bit of a bigger threat at the moment, I think. He's not at a disadvantage, so he's gonna take 2 attacks on the Scorpion. That is a 22 and a 16.
Both hit.
Alright. Take 13 points of slashing damage and 5 points of psychic damage.
So 18 in total.
18 in total.
Okay, cool.
The Broke Wind Speaker is going to use...
Oh, also,
Yep.
the Scorpion has blind sight of 60 feet.
Cool.
So if there were...
He doesn't notice anyone.
Okay, cool.
Although I think, yes, the Gnarly Wind Speaker does actually, at the start of his turn, need to make a save for Spirit Guardians. What's that save?
Oh, that save? So sorry, I'm gonna let you know right this moment. Spirit Guardians is gonna be a whiz save.
Whiz save. He rolled pretty good. That is a flaccid 20.
That's a success. So he will
damage?
take half, which is going to be for him. 3 plus 8 is 11. Plus 2 is 13, so half of 13.
Is 6.
6.
You know what? I'm gonna just roll all of the people affected by it at the moment, so you can use that 13 or you can re-roll each time. Your call. But the Broke Wind Speaker rolled a 13 on his Wisdom save, and
Fails.
Productive rolled 12, so they both fail. You can roll once for both of them, or you can roll once for each of them.
I'm just gonna hold on to the 13.
All
I
right.
think that
They
setting a
both
precedent
take
now that
13
that's
points
what we
of
do is
damage.
probably best.
Appreciate that, thank you. All right. The Broke Wind Speaker is grappled. He is going to use his action to take his Gust Walk. And he is going to turn into wind, actively, and appear back over here. No longer grappled. He dissipates out of the Scorpion's grasp, and basically Misty Steps, but it's legally distinct.
Teleported behind me.
He did, but he doesn't have another action, so he can't really do anything else. The
Wow,
Productive Wind Speaker is going to slash at Everett. No, he's
Oh, they have.
he's gonna
It's
take,
difficult terrain for them. Just
Okay, he teleported,
He's
so
standing
it
there,
doesn't
yeah.
really matter.
Yeah.
But he's gonna take 1 scimitar attack at Sean D, 1 scimitar attack at Everett.
all
Are
right.
those disadvantaged?
They are disadvantaged. Thank you for the reminder. Sorry, I'm turning off the second iteration of the music. All right, against you, Sean D, that is an 11.
Miss.
And against you, Everett, that is a flaccid 20.
That'll hit.
Better than the natural 20 he could have rolled. Whew, that's gonna hurt. That is... you don't have psychic resistance, but I'll say it anyway. It's 10 points of slashing, 1 point of psychic.
Youch!
Go ahead and make a constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, and I just looked at my features. I have resilience. I did not realize this. So, I guess I took it.
You must
yeah,
have taken it at your level 8 level up. Yeah.
Advantage on
Yeah,
advantage on con saves. All right, here we go. 13 plus 2.
You're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
13 plus 2.
That'll
15.
do.
Great.
All right, but their turn isn't over as this one, who is frightened, takes 2 shots with the short bow at you, Septon,
All right.
as he pulls out a short bow and starts attacking you. Both at disadvantage. That is a 19
That'll hit.
and a 14.
That'll miss.
You take 3. No, you take 3 points
No,
of
three's
Three
okay.
points of psychic.
3's fine. If we just leave it at 3.
Only 4 points of slashing.
Yay!
7 in total. And then this one up here is also frightened.
Oh, okay.
And is going to take a shot at Shandi. Or 2 shots, I guess. That first one is very low. It's an 11. And the
Miss.
second one is a 15.
Miss.
All right, both miss. The green guys are gonna go. This guy, the nonchalant wind speaker, nonchalantly walks away. The naughty wind speaker naughtily walks away. They're just getting out of here. They're running.
These couple that attacked us, or these couple that just changed color.
Yeah, that's because they attacked you.
Okay, the others appear to still be.
They're just running. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure we don't like kill this one that just changed color, and then it's a human who was like.
Well, you don't know. You haven't damaged him.
no.
You haven't seen any like. And these guys are all like running inside. You haven't seen any. You haven't seen. You know when you've attacked these few at the front here, these 3, they've sort of chipped off like illusory glass, but you haven't attacked either of the 2 here. And this guy's only taken spore damage, so you haven't seen him take any like weird glass chip damage either. So. Alright, that is their turn. That is going to make it Tether's turn.
I'm gonna be nice and easy. Action, symbiotic entity, 32 temp HP. Bonus action. Let me just double check. Yeah. I will Healing Word Everett.
Thanks. I needed that.
A second level. Well, actually, wait. Ooh. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do this purely because I took it for Everett, but then I ended up not needing it. But it kind of works now. I'm gonna Wither and Bloom.
Ah.
Oh wait, no, never mind. That's an action. I don't know why I thought that. Anyway, Healing Word. Second level, so 2d4 plus 5. You get 9 hit points back, baby.
Thanks. I did take the thing that lets me heal. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Before. Yeah, that would have been.
I wasn't a very silly person.
Yeah,
You
almost took the thing that lets you fly.
The really bad deal.
No, the fly. I found a spell specifically to heal you.
That's true.
Oh.
All right, that's your turn. Scorpio's turn.
Scorpio. He is a Scorpio. How did you know?
I just guessed.
Wow.
I know. I'm good like that.
Yeah. Look at people need to watch out for this guy. People don't know. Okay. Scorpion is gonna do a claw attack at Gnarly. Kind of is not happy with Gnarly right now, if you can imagine. That's a 5, so once again.
5 is a miss.
That's a 10, so.
10 is also unfortunately a miss.
So then let's get that tail, baby.
Who are you tailing? Gnarly again?
Gnarly, yeah. That's an 11, so, you know.
Scorpio's having a bad time. You know, his moon is not in season. I don't know astrology. Shandi, you are up.
All right. So the guy in front of Everett has been hit, right? We know he's a.
Yep. The guy in front of the productive and the broke and the gnarly, you know, are illusions for sure.
Okay.
I guess you don't really have any reason to believe any of these aren't illusions.
That's true.
It's a good thing to consider because everybody looks like them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to, just to cover our bases, send a Sheko out up there.
Cool.
And I am going to take my first attack on the productive boy.
All right.
because Everett told me to help him out.
Fair.
Thanks.
16 to hit.
16 will hit. Yes.
Okay.
Just barely.
12 piercing damage, 3 fire damage.
Nice. All right, this guy, he's chipping away. He's not looking.
Right,
he's not looking awesome.
Second attack on him again. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay. That's going to be 11 piercing, 2 fire.
All right, he is looking pretty rough.
All right, and then I'm going to action surge, and Sheko is going to take an attack on the one by him. 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right, second attack. 14.
Does not hit. There's those Sean D rolls that
Damn
I know
it,
so
Sheko.
well.
maybe it's just Sheko who's the cursed one.
Usually it's the other way around. Maybe the curse swapped.
Yeah.
All right, that is your action surge. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Seppiton.
We are gonna take 2 whacks on the evil wind speaker.
Okay.
Two whistle and whip
He is
strikes.
evil, after all. You should have known.
Yeah. I mean, of all of them, he's the one I really want to focus on here. To make, I feel like last time we played, there was some issue with the whistling whip, wasn't there?
I don't know if you set it up. Then I didn't automate it. You did that.
It was automated at one point, and then it just stopped working.
No, when we updated the server, a lot of stuff broke. Yeah.
That's right. Alright, hold on. I'll just really quickly.
Oh, I just noticed you did little rain animations.
I did. Yes, it's raining. Thanks for noticing, Michael.
Oh, I see that. That's cool.
I turned the rain black so you could see it on the gray, but it still doesn't show up too good. I don't think stream can probably see it, but it is raining.
See?
Alright.
You could just roll it with real dice if you wanted to.
I see Moon. This lady.
Yeah, there she is. She's wiggling. Oh, there's Maple.
2 cats. A fight breaks out. On top of a cliff.
Oh no, alright, I rolled a 10 for my first strike.
10 is a miss.
Oof. And a 14 for the second one.
14 also misses, unfortunately.
Ooh, alright. Well, then... That sucks. Bonus action, I will inspire Shandi. That is my turn.
Alright. What do you do to inspire Shandi?
I don't know.
What? I always
Just
ask, Peter!
throw me a thumbs up.
I always ask! You got
Shandi,
this,
can we get this one out from between you and me?
Okay.
Alright,
Very inspiring.
you are up.
Hey, has anybody checked on this guy? I point at the short wind speaker, who is still green,
Yep.
but hasn't moved in a very concerning way.
He looks a little dazed.
He was
We should
probably one of the guards.
He is standing where the guards were standing.
Huh. Alright. I am just gonna play it safe and cast Mage Armor, because I haven't done that yet.
Alright.
And otherwise, I'm not gonna move and not do anything else. So, Mage Armor.
All right. It becomes the wind speaker's turn. I'm going to make 3 wisdom saves. That's a success from the gnarly guy. That is a 17 from the broke one.
17 will pass.
And an 18 from the other one. So they all pass, but they all take half.
Oh, yes, they do. Here we go. A 5. An 8. Ooh, this is nice and high. 13. Hold on. And a 2. 15. 7. 7
All right,
damage.
7 points of damage to all of them.
Of radiant damage, if you please.
Damage. Okay. The productive
Can
one
the harmonious
looks
one?
really bad.
Can
Yes.
the harmonious one do a con save?
He can do a con save. That is a... Let me double check. That is a 13.
Fail! And it's now 2d8, baby. 2d6, baby.
All right.
Not a d8. 10!
All right, 10. This one coughs up blood as you do this.
Ah!
That's not awesome.
This one's coughing up blood.
This was also... The harmonious one was the original one you were talking to, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, they're going to take their turns, and I forgot to save for Frightened last turn, but I'll just do it at the end of this turn. The harmonious one is going to attempt... What makes sense here? Yeah. Harmonious one is going to go over here, and it's going to cast... First, going to take a scimitar attack. One of them at disadvantage. That's going to miss. That's like a 14. And then it's going to cast Gust on you. I need you to make a strength saving throw. Michael. There.
I would love to. Strength saving throw?
Strength
As
save.
you know, strength is one of my best.
Oh yeah, that's what you're good at.
Yeah. 18!
18, alright, you were not pushed back by the gust. Nice.
That was pretty windy.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a heavy wind. Alright, the gnarly one is gonna continue his onslaught onto this big old scorpion. They are locked in a duel. He didn't roll great though. He rolled a 10 and a 14 against the scorpion.
Both miss!
Alright. Scorpion's missing him. He's missing the scorpion. The broke wind speaker will... The broke wind speaker will take 2 attacks on Shandi, I guess. Disadvantage. Oh god, that's a 9.
Nope.
And I rolled 2 natural 20s. I'm really sorry.
Oof.
That's a big bummer, actually. Alright, so that is 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 8 points of psychic damage.
All right.
The productive wind speaker is going to... He's gonna cast a gust at you, Septon, so go ahead and make a strength save.
Well, strength saving throw. Normal. 11.
11. That is a fail. You are pushed, I believe,
Whoa!
10 feet back, but you might be 5 feet. Let me double check. 5 feet. You are pushed 5 feet directly backwards. Right into range of this guy.
Damn, getting pushed. Is that a Baldur's Gate reference?
This guy who was doing ranged attacks.
Yeah, he was.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
And then he is going to counter around you. He will take an attack of opportunity from Shandi.
I will take it. 23
So
to hit.
that'll hit.
Hey, Peter, isn't it true that you can add your bardic inspiration to damage rolls?
That is true.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't recommend it. This guy's... The illusion is, like, shaking on this guy. He's really not looking good.
13 piercing and 2 fire.
Alright, that's enough to kill him. He is dead. I don't have a big X. I wish I had a big X to put on him. I need to work on that. I guess I'll just get rid of him. So he doesn't get to finish his thing that he wanted to do, which is kind of a bummer. Alright, the Tempest Wind speaker is going to take out his scimitar and take an attack on Sheko at disadvantage. That is a 17 to hit Sheko.
That hits.
Alright, Sheko is gone. I'll put him on the roof.
Yeah, just send him over there. It'll put him in timeout. You know he's coming back.
And then it's going to... gonna start running down around here towards. I can't run towards Septon. Frightened. Then we'll go over here. All right, and then the one next to Septon is gonna pull out the scimitar. Attack you at disadvantage. That's an 11. And a less than that. 2 misses. All right, I'm going to make some wisdom saves. We'll start with the Harmonious. Wind Speaker rolls bad, does not save. The Broke Wind Speaker rolls a natural 19, so he's no longer frightened. What's the DC again, Peter?
15.
All right.
Comes from the item, not me.
Yeah. The Delighted Wind Speaker succeeds. These are wisdom saves, yep. He succeeds, meets it, beats it. And the evil Wind Speaker rolls a natural 14, so that is a success as well. The Harmonious one is still frightened, though. All right, the green one, this guard sort of snaps out of it and runs down here, pulls out a sword, and takes an attack. Oh, and he rolls a natural 18. Nice.
Nice job!
He does 7 points of slashing damage to this guy here.
And what does that damage look like?
It is shatter, is illusion-y. This guy's gonna do the same. He doesn't roll so good. All right, the rest of the guests sort of vacate the premises, and that will take it to Tether's turn. Oh, I deleted the guy whose initiative it was. 1 second. But Tether, you can take your turn while I fix this.
Okay, since there's no one there to hit him anymore, giant scorpion.
He goes after you. You gotta go first.
Oh, true. I wasn't
gonna
use that. Yeah. Tether's gonna finally swing her staff at the Harmonious one.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da. And that will be... Da-da-da. 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay, bonus action attack. Da-da-da. 16.
16 does hit, just barely.
Hey! Okay, so I think that's just a
D4.
D4 plus 5. Plus another 2d6.
Because of your thing.
Because of my symbiotic entity. 15.
15 points of damage as you smack this creature. It does not make an illusory, shattery effect. You are hitting flesh and blood.
Under the chin.
All right, giant scorpion turn.
Scorpion turn.
Unless you want to do anything else.
No, that was my action bonus action,
Cool.
I believe.
All right, scorpion turn.
Scorpion turn, I'm going to move like this. And Scorpion, I'm going to be like, Scorpion, I know Gnarly's being really mean to you, but could you please hit this guy right here for me, please? And Scorpion's going to be like, okay. So claw attack on Harmonious.
Hey, Tommy, go ahead and go over to your name on the little players tab and click the little finger, because we can see your cursor flying around.
Bottom left.
Bottom left. Where it says Everett.
That's on purpose. I wanted you to. I wanted you to know what I was thinking.
Oh no, I appreciate it, man.
Okay, so Giant Scorpion for first claw attack rolled at 18.
18 hits.
Awesome. So that guy is grappled.
How much damage does he take?
D8 plus 2. Let me roll that up for you. 7.
7. All right, he is grappled.
Okay, Scorpion can help it. Other claw attack on Gnarly.
All right.
14. See, I told him not to.
That is a miss.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do a tail attack on Harmonious.
All right.
9.
Miss.
A lot of bad rolls.
It's first day back. It wouldn't be Bright Futures if we didn't roll like shit half the time. All right.
I know.
Speaking of rolling like shit, Winfield, your turn.
Yeah. The boy's back.
Gonna be like, I think it's this guy.
Yeah, the boy's back, and then I'm going to spend half my movement to swap with the boy. And I'm going to attack the harmonious lad.
All right.
17 to hit.
17 to hit will hit.
9 piercing, 6 fire. How much? Inspiration's a d6?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe. Unless it's higher at this level, Peter.
Inspiration is... I think it's a D8 at this point.
Is that on your character sheet?
A D... That becomes a D8 at 5th level.
Okay.
That's a D8.
Okay.
So add 3 more piercing to that.
All right. Cool, you do a bunch of damage to this guy. He's not looking awesome. He's bleeding pretty heavily. Bleeding.
One more?
Normal blood.
I don't like that 2 of them are bleeding. That makes me nervous.
It's the same one that's bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
25 to hit that time.
No,
that's right.
that doesn't hit.
You put it right.
Hold on. 15 piercing. Yeah, I was just doing math in my head.
Piercing?
I rolled max damage, and I'm actually adding my dueling fighting style, which I usually don't forget to do.
Fair enough.
And then 2 fire.
Okay, he is dead. He falls limp in the scorpion's claws, I guess. He does not disappear. He does not change. Oh, I hit him for some reason. I don't want to do that. He does not disappear. He does not change. He's just the wind speaker lying limp in his hand. You remember that the creature was standing next to him. It wasn't him. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Septon, you are up.
Wondering if we should stabilize that there wind speaker.
Don't worry about it.
Or if he'll... I mean, I could drop a healing word on him. Problem is he might get up and attack again.
He's also dead. Right?
He's dead in the way that you guys are dead when you take max damage.
Oh, okay. So we have... okay, good to know.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, because the rules are a little fuzzy on that with NPCs. And I choose to believe that you can save them if you want to. Unlike certain games.
Spare the dying.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna make 2 whip attacks on the evil wind speaker.
The evil wind
It's right in front of me.
He's so mean. He's so mean. He's so bad.
A 15 and a 9.
Both miss.
Alright, you know what? I will bonus action. Healing word. Oh wait, what's the?
You're well within range of healing word.
Yeah. No. I'm just thinking if it had to say, like, if it said like allied or non-hostile.
You can heal
it
him.
Can I out of game ask? What do you guys think? Should I do this or is it?
Some people will call it mitigating, but mitigating?
All right, whatever.
Mitigating the
mitigating situation. I mean, it's a D8 plus.
Okay, you can talk about it.
It's a D8 plus a bit.
Well, we have at minimum 2 rounds before true death comes, and I do have Revivify.
I'm gonna throw it out there. Worst case scenario, it's a D4 plus 5. I think we can smack him back down really quickly.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
All right, you're healing word him. Roll it up.
Oh, why is it plus 8? That's not what I want. D4 plus 5. Hit him with the healing word. He's got 8 health.
All right, 1 second. I fucking ruined it again.
What am I gonna say here? Wind speaker. Wind speaker. If you're with us, hop back up.
Yeah, 1 sec. I screwed up the initiative again. I'm not doing great with the initiative this game. All right, he heals. He is no longer dead. And as he heals, he opens his eyes and goes, Where am I? What? And he looks out at the scorpion that's holding him, and he just ah!
Alright, as a free action, we'll go. I think the wind speaker is back with us.
All right. Yeah, he's
My turn?
Yeah, it is Everett's turn.
I don't speak wind. Everett's gonna run, and he's gonna look at Shandi, and he's gonna be like, "Going in!" And he's gonna run this way.
No.
Oh yeah!
And then he's gonna cast a Scorching Ray at level 4.
Hey, you guys.
And then he's gonna go. Oh, you hear me?
Yeah. You guys are gonna like this though. Keep going.
He's gonna take his two fingers. He's gonna point them like this at the 2 people on either side of him. And he's gonna shoot 2 or 3 at this guy and 3 at this guy. He's gonna cast it at level 4, which I think gives me 6, right? No, it's 2. It's 3. It's 3, and then
What are you casting?
yeah, it's 3. Okay, yeah, it is 6. It is 6.
Oh fuck! I goofed it. Stop. Sorry. Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Say that again.
Not Tommy shot a scorching ray right at Blake.
I scorched him.
Oh, I'm trying to access the soundboard, but I don't know how to do that from this view.
Oh, we can do that for you.
Yeah, can you play the new sound that got added?
Yeah.
We're gonna get TOS for that.
No, it's not long enough.
And also video game music.
All right, who are the rays going at?
3 of them are going at the Delighted Wind Speaker, and 3 of them are going at the Gnarly Wind Speaker.
3 and 3. What fucking level are you casting this at?
4th.
4.
I don't think you get 6 for that. I think you get 4 for that.
No, so you get 3 for level 1, and then you add a ray.
Oh,
right?
It's a 2nd level spell, right?
Oh, it's a 2nd level. Oh, that's my bad. Okay, then I'm
get
gonna
5.
blast 3 of them at the Delighted Wind Speaker and 2 of them at the Gnarly Wind Speaker.
All right, roll them.
Okay, so here's for the 3 that are coming at the Delighted Wind Speaker, and I can't believe I'm literally about to ask this, but it's intelligence +5.
It's your spell casting mod. Yeah, your spell attack bonus. It should be on your sheet as that.
Yeah, I don't have. It's just been a minute since I have
And that's
done
just
any of this.
not on your sheet because it's a cool,
Yeah,
it's a cool good sheet, isn't it?
Because it's my spell attack modifier is just your mod plus proficiency, right?
Yeah,
or no?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, then great, then 8. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I just started blasting. 19
Hits.
11.
Miss.
Go ahead.
First one hit. Second one miss.
22.
Hits. So 2 hits on the
Okay.
delighted one, and now you roll your 2 on.
So
the
that's
broke.
4d6 on the delighted. We'll do that first.
Okay.
So that's 6. 6. Holy shit.
Nice.
3.
6. Oh.
1. So 12, 15, 16 damage.
Nice, not bad.
Fire damage.
You blast into it, and it sure enough goes illusory mode.
Cool. And then here's 2 on the other one. Shit. Yeet. That's a crit.
All right, nice.
And then 18.
Both hit. One's a crit, so that's double damage.
Cool. So that's 6d6.
Damn.
Right. 5. 3 is 8. 6 is 14. 5 is 19. 5 is 24. Oh my god. And then 4 is 28.
He does not exist anymore. There is you're under the tent with him, and smoke bursts out from either side of the tent, and he's no longer there.
Oh wait, sorry, I did not. Sorry, I went the delighted and the gnarly, not this guy. The guy was underneath the tent. I'm not shooting the guys underneath the tent because I would take disadvantage. I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I was shooting at this fella and this fella.
That's fine. How much did he take? Do you remember?
This guy took 28,
9?
I think. Yeah. And this guy took...
He's still alive. I did the damage to that first guy. He's still alive.
Yeah, that's fine. He can stay, because I would have to be
Scorpion
at
would have been
disadvantage.
so pissed if you got rid of Gnarly.
Yeah, that's the Scorpion's target. Alright, yeah, you do some serious damage. Alright, it is the bad boys' turn, and they all need to make wisdom saves. That's a fail from the Gnarly.
Oh!
A fail from the Broke. And a fail. All three fail. All three fail their whiz saves.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead and hit that song.
That's an
again.
8. Yeah.
Thank you.
An 8, a 5. This is I'm rolling such good damage right now. 13. 7. Holy shit. 20 damage, baby.
All right. Gnarly dies. Broke dies. Delighted does not.
Everett's cracked. No days off.
And
No days off. It's a living.
I keep removing them from the fucking initiative, dude. That's fine. That's fucking fine. Good thing I have it memorized. We're all relearning here. Okay. On their turn, the delighted Windspeaker is going to run up to you and take 2 scimitar attacks, Everett. Not at disadvantage.
Bring it on.
That is a 14 to hit.
Does not hit
And-
because of mage armor, baby.
And a second 14 to hit.
Boom! Oh my god!
All right.
You guys just watch. There's like this magic, just like, it's amazing. That's all. I'm not gonna describe it any more than that because that's what it is.
All right, this Windspeaker is going to use its action to do its not Misty Step to over to here. And then it's going to use its movement to get over to here, and that's its turn. The 2 guards are confused and taken aback, and they look at you, and they point their swords at you, Septa, and they say, "Faye, did you do this? Change us back!"
Why would I be attacking
Is,
the enemies if I was with them?
Faye trickery? Yeah, Faye trickery!
Oh my god. Alright, if I go over there and keep attacking, are you gonna, like, stab me as I walk away?
Make a persuasion check.
The persuasion... 10. I'm the worst bard.
Yeah, this one's gonna take a step closer to you and is gonna say, "Keep your hands where we can see them, Faye." And they're readying attacks on you. All right, Ted,
All right.
you are up. Did he leave? Oh no, he's here.
no, I'm here. Michael is deciding. Wait. Because Heather doesn't take too kindly to that. Okay. Scorpion skill grappling Harmonious Windspeaker, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Harmonious Windspeaker, I guess, is technically still frightened. Hasn't saved against that yet.
Yeah. Heather absentmindedly is gonna just say, I think you're being mind controlled in some way. Please hold while we handle the situation.
He's hyperventilating. He's very scared about what's happening. He has no idea where he is. He's in a scorpion's claws and he's magically frightened.
Heather would have said that in Elvish. Maybe Mother Tongue make it calm down a bit more. Also, the scorpion is nice. And then...
He'll believe it when he sees it.
Yeah. Heather blind with rage.
Heather, no! I had a free
Are
action,
you
right?
threatening my friend? The guy who was hired to protect you?
This one is gonna... It's turning its sword towards you.
Fucking hell, Heather. Fucking
You guys
hell.
are the most incompetent imbeciles I've ever met. And if it was my... If If I wasn't hired to do a good job, I'd be doing a bad job right now. And then... Where is it? She is just going to cast... What are they wearing?
You don't know.
No, not the guards, the illusions. Oh, well, they're illusions. They're not wearing anything.
I mean, the guards before were wearing, like, leathers.
Yeah, I guess. Well, okay, she'll just cast Wither and No. Yeah, Wither and Bloom. And hit the evil Wind Speaker and heal Harmonious Guy a little bit.
Okay, cool. I think there's a save involved for evil.
Yeah.
What is that?
The save is gonna be a con save.
Alright, con save.
And I'll just say right now, I'm casting this at 3rd level.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Con save, that is a 22.
Cool, so only half damage. So 8 half to 4.
Alright, 4 points of necrotic damage. And the Harmonious Wind Speaker can use hit die to heal, but I don't think he technically has hit die.
No.
Yeah, he does technically have. He does technically have hit die. How much hit die does he have? It's 9d8 hit die. Yeah. I mean, he'll use some of his hit die. He'll roll 4d8.
And you can also add 5 to that.
Nice. $32. All right, he heals 32 HP.
So fungal spore stalks shoot out of the ground and pierce the bad guy, but then also pierce Harmonious Guy. But not enough.
He screams in fear.
But then he's healed.
But he's still frightened.
Yeah. Oh, but also I think I'm reading it. I think he could have only done 2 hit die. Yeah, it's at the 2nd level. It's roll 1 unspent hit die. Since I did it by 3rd level 2.
Yeah, so that was that's fine. He'll get 14 less. That's fine.
Scorpion is gonna no problem. It's gonna put him down and do 2 claw attacks and a tail attack on evil.
All right. Roll him up.
So bad! This is not the...
What? This is not the Scorpion's day. What are you rolling? I can't see it.
2 5s.
That's a bummer, man. Yeah, that's miss. Tail attack?
Classic 20 on the tail attack.
That'll hit.
That's 10 damage. Doesn't even have to do the con save.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it can, but there's kind of no point. All right. That will make it.
So Tether is looking very angry and fiendish at these two.
Yeah, they're scared. They're readying their attacks to attack Septon, but they're a little nervous. They don't know what's happening. They're out of their league. Shandi, you are up.
All right. I'm going to... How's the guy by Everett looking?
Fine. They're both looking about the same. They've certainly taken some damage, but their illusory forms are holding pretty strong.
Okay, I'm gonna... Tether, do you think the Scorpion has this guy handled? Sorry to interrupt whatever's happening over there.
I guess so, but I don't want to leave him in charge of that and our friend.
Fair enough. Sheko's gonna run up to help Everett then.
Cool.
And Sheko will attack for 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 10 piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage.
Second attack is 15 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
Right. And 12 piercing damage.
All right, 12 piercing damage. Sounds good. Yeah, he's not looking great now. Suddenly.
All right.
Anything else from him?
Nope, that's it.
Right, the Harmonious Wind Speaker doesn't really know what's happening, but he's gotten let down and he sees a horrible clone of himself, so he is going to take a step forward. He's going to take 2 scimitar attacks at disadvantage, because he is still frightened. That is 1 miss and 1 hit. And he does 6 points of slashing damage. No psychic damage. All right, Septon, you're up.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
he's
looking at...
He's gonna make a save to. He's not frightened anymore.
Yes.
He's good.
Not frightened.
There we go. He's lost his frightened.
Alright. Septon is gonna look at these 2 guys and be like, listen, I didn't have anything to do with this, but just to make sure we're all good here, Septon is gonna drop the whip and the pipes and turn around, put his hands behind his head, look at the evil wind speaker and go, "Hey, you big fey bitch, get out of here!" And I need a wisdom saving throw from the evil wind speaker.
Okay, that's a natural 2, so that's a fail.
That's a fail. He's gonna take a whopping 6 psychic damage.
6 psychic damage, and he's like disadvantaged, right?
Yeah, it's 6. Is it psychic? It's gotta be psychic.
It's psychic.
Yeah, it's psychic damage. And disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Alright, sounds good.
And then as a bonus action, shout... Shandi, you used your inspiration, right?
Yes.
Then Septon is gonna shout, "Shandi, protect the real wind speaker!"
Okay.
And re-up your inspiration.
Alright, the guards do not attack you. Everett, you are up.
Ooh, how's our friend standing next to me looking?
He's seen better days.
He's gonna take a little bit of damage anyway. Do I gotta really start blasting? No, probably not. Yeah, I'll just hit him with a little second level magic missile.
Alright, that is... what, 4d4 plus 4?
4d4. 44 plus 4. Plus 1 each, yeah, 44 plus 4. That's a 1 and a 3 is 4. That's a 3 and a 2 is 5, 9, 13 damage.
So now he started blasting, and your little helix of missiles fly around and batter into him as he shatters in several places, and his illusory form is hanging on and shaking. It is on the edge. Anything else you'd like to do?
I wanted to leave a little bit for my quills to clean up.
Fair enough. All right.
It's not as damage-doing smack, it's an insulting smack.
It is on his turn. He will make a wisdom saving throw. He fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. Literally, where's my D8? There it is. 2, 1, horrible, 3. 6 damage.
6
the duality
damage.
of Spirit Guardians.
He is still alive. All right.
No.
He is going to take 2 attacks on you. The first one is a 9 to hit. The second one is
Miss.
a 22.
Will hit.
All right, you're going to take 9 points of slashing damage, 1 point of psychic damage. That's 10 points of damage. Make a concentration check for me.
I spoke too soon. You're far more resilient than I gave you credit for, but so am I. Oh, that is 19.
That's a good. You're good. All right, the evil wind speaker is going to take 2 attacks on the real wind speaker.
One of which is a disadvantage.
You're right. I rolled them at the same time. I'll say this was the first attack and it's a disadvantage. So you subvert the natural 20, and instead gets a 20.
Oh yeah.
So that'll hit.
Oh.
And the second attack is a 16, which just barely hits. So that's 2 hits, but no crit. So you prevented a crit. That'll be 16. 20 points of damage in total. The Wind Speaker is hanging on by a thread. The 2 guards seem somewhat satisfied in your intentions, and they say, "Listen, we can't be too careful, alright? Fuck.
Nope, totally get it.
And this one's gonna turn to this one and say, "Go get the boss!" This one's going to run.
Wait, I can still... Oh, yeah, never mind. I was about to say, I can still cast without having dropped the pipes, right?
Yeah, you can. It's not a spellcasting focus for you, is it?
Either way, it was a cantrip. I don't think
Yeah,
I need
no,
to focus.
you're fine, man.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna run up to him. He's gonna dash. All right, Tether, you're up.
She's gonna take a couple deep breaths, and in trying to be she's just gonna say Septon, fruiting bodies would have burst from their eyes before they touched you.
Mm-hmm. That would have been very helpful to the situation.
Thank you.
That was sarcasm.
And she's gonna, yeah, she can make it up here. So she's gonna go up here and do an attack on the delighted Wind Speaker.
All right.
$26.
Hits.
Okay, that will be D8 plus. Actually, it's because it's +1, so it's D8 plus 6, not D8 plus 5, right?
Yeah, you get
The
an
staff?
additional
Yeah,
damage if it's a +1 staff.
Yeah. And then 2d6. 17.
All right, that is enough to kill the delighted Wind Speaker.
And then she'll
Shatters.
just... And then she's gonna say, "You okay over there?" and cast Healing Word on Wind Speaker.
All right, roll it up.
And I'll do another third, so I'll do 3d6.
4. D4. Healing word.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. 3d4 plus 5. 13.
All right, heals for 13. Sorry.
Giant scorpions, and I hiss at the sophisticated one.
Okay.
But then 2 attacks on evil, 2 claw attacks on evil.
Yep.
Everyone cross their fingies. 18.
Hits.
Yay! And that's a 6. D8. Okay, cool. D8 plus 2, and he is grappled. 4 damage.
Okay, 4 damage. And your second attack.
And second attack is gonna be 21.
That'll hit. Here you go, Scorpion.
6.
6, and he's double grappled.
Double grappled, and then
and then trained, I believe.
Above the head, stab down.
Okay.
14.
Miss.
Oh well.
He's all grappled up.
Well, now he's all grappled. Can Scorpion move him away
Yeah, if he wants.
from our VIP?
Yeah, move Scorpion and I'll move him.
Into Spirit Guardians?
That is into Spirit Guardians. Yeah.
Could we do it in a way that Scorpion's not in Spirit Guardians? Because I don't know if he was.
Scorpion's
added
immune to
the-
Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was in it
cool.
at the beginning.
Okay, cool.
All right, Shandi, you are up.
I'm rushing over.
Stabbing up at the guy. Held aloft by 2 scorpion claws.
I keep trying to move the map with my center mouse button because I'm so used to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Yep, I've done it a couple times too.
All right, I'm taking an attack. That's 16 to hit.
16 just barely hits.
15 piercing, 1 fire.
Jesus fucking Christ, you do a lot more damage than I remember.
Yeah, it's because I'm actually adding my proper modifiers.
Baldur's Gate taught you how to play D&D, I guess.
And also, we've been on our break so long that when I looked at my character sheet again, I was like, I don't think I've been using all these features I've accumulated over the 3 years of playing this campaign. And I'm going to use my inspiration as well, so 4 more piercing.
Okay. He is on his last leg.
Okay, second attack. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Oh.
Was that a floor dice?
Yeah, that was a floor dice. 14 piercing.
14 piercing.
6 fire.
6 fire is enough. As the last one disappears and shatters away, you hear a laughing voice on the wind. And that voice says... it's a familiar voice. It is the same voice that the wind speaker was originally speaking in, which is not the voice he's been speaking in since he came back. And the voice says, "Rather impressive for a gaggle of children. Very well, you're the better dancer this time, but the ball is far from over. We shall meet again, I think, when the bagpipes begin their spirited wail and the Bowron keeps the time." And the voice fades away on the wind. And that is where we will end tonight's episode of Bright Futures. Yeah, we're back! Woo!
We did it!
The long week is over. And now I remember.
See you in another 7 more.
No! We'll see you next weekend! We'll see you next weekend. We'll see you next weekend, whether Peter's fucking here or not.
Well, I think it's important that we let everybody know that our priorities have changed to disc golf now. So this will have to ride alongside our new career.
Saturday is disc golf day. Sunday is Bright Futures.
Can we stream disc golf?
Set up like a camera rig on like a chestnut or camera rig, and
we could stream disc golf. Yeah, it's possible.
There a way I was gonna say, do we have the tech for that?
Yeah, you can.
I have the tech for that for sure.
Tommy could do it well, or you could probably just stream from a phone. Like you could totally.
I was gonna say you could probably stream from a phone. We'll need some battery backups, but
yeah, we should stream disc golf someday. That'd actually be a lot of fun.
That'd be very funny.
Michael, you gotta come down. I got extra discs.
I know.
All right. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for playing. I really appreciate it. I really missed this a lot, so I'm glad that we're back. God, it feels so good. Sorry for the rust game, everybody. You guys and also the audience. Apologize for the rust. I straight up haven't DM'd in like several months. But
I haven't cast a spell since God knows when.
But we'll pick up right from here. Thank you, Michael. You guys did too. We'll pick up right from here next time. Which will be next week. It'll be next week. Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not currently playing a TTRPG, you absolutely should, because it's the only one. It's the only game, the only hobby even, where you can threaten guards. I don't remember what else happened this session. That's what it is. It's the only hobby where you can threaten guards who are being jerks for absolutely no reason. All right. Stay safe, everybody. Catch you later.
Bye.